What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again.
Wait, one sec. Sorry, guys. One sec.
Back our blood clot again, you understand? It's a joyous episode, blood. You get me? It is a wonderful episode today, blood. You understand? We the ones, bro. You get me? You don't know the vibes, blood. You understand? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them. My brothers. You get me? Obviously, episode 324, I believe. 324. Is it 324 troops? It is 324 people. You understand? And certain man are depressed, blood. You get me? But we don't care, bro. Yeah, we don't care, bro. We don't care, blood. You understand? We are here for the depression, blood. I'm not here for joy. I'm here for depression. I'm here for tears. You understand? I got a bottle of tears on deck, blood. You get me? You don't know the blood clot vibe. You understand? Get me. Lewis has got his thing. I got my tea on the go as well, blood. You understand?
Also, freeze in the chat if you're a 3-point collector this week. Freeze in the chat. Big up, my guys.
You get me? Like last episode before international break, there was only one person that was 3-point collecting, but at least we collected points. You get me? Certain man, you get me? Down and out like Cameron featuring Kanye West on the beat, blood. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You get me? But let me check in on my fellow 3-point collectors, blood. You get me? Lewis, you went to the seaside and it was a rocky trip, but you survived the high storm.
Oh, yeah. What a weekend. Better late than never. First off, I want to shout you out, man. What a debut. Big up, man. Chelsea kit suit you, man. My G. Big up. Big up to Flawless as well for the Jadon Sancho move. Again, you guys have helped and saved my football club so much. And even like from a Cobham perspective, it's been sensational. Shout out to Conor Gallagher, first goal for Atletico Madrid. Shout out to Hudson-Odoi, dunked on Anfield, made it his own. Who else? Even Tyreek George bagging a hat trick. Big up to him too. Yeah, it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. Shout out to the Chelsea. They're always making or breaking my weekend. It's good to be back.
Flawless. You've had a up and down weekend, you understand? Obviously, your main team, you get me, the wife won, you understand? But the side bitch got punched up on the high road, you get me? So I don't know how you're feeling, blood. Come see, come star, you understand?
I'm good, yo. I never thought, yeah. You rang me when Spurs lost. I was getting at it when Spurs lost.
Yeah, blood, you pussy. Where's the energy, blood?
When Spurs lost.
Man, say it to me in the chat. Oh, we need a Spurs representation. That pussy hole is right, yes, sir. He's here every week, blood. You understand?
Hey, man, like, oh, geez. People at me like, yo, come outside after the game is that, yo, I never hide. I'm always here. So, yeah, great weekend. Like I say, great weekend. Manchester United won. Clean sheet, scored 3 goals. Yeah, man, I'm over the moon. Like, so Liverpool lost. That's beautiful. So, yeah, man. Like, yeah, obviously Arsenal winning and Spurs losing. Disappointing, but you don't let a little minor, you know what I'm saying, minor defeat stop the goodness that happened. So, yeah, man, like I say, man, good, very, very good weekend, man. Very good weekend.
And then we have Montel. Mr. Runnermouth, you get me? Mr. I am on the same level as Arsenal, you get me? Mr. Peanut Head, you understand? Mr. Packet of KP, you get me? You know they got the roasted pack, blood. It's mad because you're about to get roasted, dog. You get me? It's a mazzoline. Everything just line up for your Clark, blood. You understand? You don't want to smile. You don't want to talk. You're looking mad nervous, blood. You're turning up late. You understand? You're not communicating in the group chat. You get me? Like, you understand? I phoned you on Saturday, blood. You get me? I said, I'll see you on Monday, blood. You understand? Before my game. You get me? You told me I must. I must. That's what you told me, blood. You get me? Wagwan, pussy old.
He's on mute. You're on mute, fam. And yeah, I was on time, by the way, people. Just saying. I was on time.
Oh,
Look,
shit,
he's trying to do
frozen
the
like
freeze
Salah,
thing.
bruv.
He's trying to do the freeze.
crap.
He's trying to do the Jota. You understand? Ladies and gentlemen, we have Diogo Jota on the pod this week, blood. You understand? You want to unmute?
You're on mute, fam.
You're on mute like you're attacked, bro.
You get me? Been muted like Salah. Look, he's struggling. Look.
Facts, man. You just seen Ward Prowse and Yates in midfield.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Look.
You
You get me? Morgan Gibbs White running down the wing. Gibbs White, the light skin king.
Damn, Hudson-Odoi really silenced him. This is crazy.
What's going on, blood? He's trying to pull the technical issues. Look at him. Look at this pussy.
Oh no, I thought that was him. No.
What is going on? Blood, we got time, you know. You understand? I'll make the wife do the school run.
Yeah, I ain't gotta go live till 6.
Needs
I'm
must.
chilling.
You understand? Needs must. Look at him struggling like Van Dijk. What's going on, blood? I'm struggling like Van Dijk, man.
What I'm saying?
Alanga running rings.
Facts, struggling like Conor Bradley just seen Callum Hudson the other way.
Conor Bradley, lad. You know what I mean? Look,
I got swiped out like Alex Moreno did.
Man disappeared like Slot after the press conference, blood. He just disappeared.
Hey, serious, I was waiting for the Slot breakdown of the Nottingham Forest tactics. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was waiting for. Keep the same energy, man. Where's the breakdown? Where's the breakdown?
You understand?
Of Nuno's tactics.
Oh, there he is.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, here you are, blood.
There you are.
The man couldn't hear me, bro. Nah. Fuck, man. Listen, say what you don't want to say in it. Martinelli had another stinker. I got my listen. I may have taken the L, but I left with something. Martinelli had a stinker. You get it? Man left with something in it. Man left with something, bro. You get it? Like just another game of Martinelli stinker. You get it? I might have lost my game, but I left with something. I always leave with something. I left with something.
What did you leave with, bro? Martinelli left with 3 points.
Give it 7 days. Give it 7 days, and you got Man City away and wrote. Enjoy your happiness for now. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be screaming and shouting like the angry Jamaican you are. Don't you worry, mate. I wrote. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, man. It's fine.
I said the calm before the storm. Maybe.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes you gotta go through these things. You gotta go through these things, innit? Sometimes you gotta go through these things. I know this is why Arsenal fans are rubbing it in. Pause. These men are doing the mad thing because they know what's coming this weekend. They know.
What, like last year?
They know what's happening this weekend.
Like last year, yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Hey, listen.
Like last season, innit? Yeah.
If I get my 3 points, a draw just as good.
Yeah.
A draw's fine.
Mm-hmm.
A draw's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That puts me above you, right?
Mm-hmm. Pause.
So you must win. If I win, you must win.
You get me? You said that to me, and what happened, blood? You get me? I did, innit? You get me? What did you do, blood? You understand? You're getting dunked on by Nottingham Forest, blood. You get me?
Who you lot got next? Who's your next game?
Understand?
Bournemouth at home.
Even that's a struggle.
Yeah, Bournemouth is a difficult team.
No, it's a struggle for you, bro. Don't do that.
No, I won. I got my
you
point.
know how you won.
I got my point. Stuff of champions, innit?
Stuff of what?
That's what they call it if it was Liverpool or Arsenal or City. Stuff of champions.
A man at 8th and 10th chatting.
I go grinded out 3 points.
Champions, yeah.
Chelsea.
It's crazy.
What do you say? 8th and 10th? Are we really looking at the table 4 games in? Is this where we're at?
That's how stressed he is, bro.
Hey, I'm fine. I think I'm 2 points behind Liverpool in that case.
Wait,
let's run it.
Hold on.
Hey, man, why is everyone getting so annoyed today?
Are we really looking at the table?
Even the chat's been waiting for
I'm
this.
not annoyed.
Look, I mentioned 10th place and flawless. What? Why?
Yeah, like, I'm just
Bro,
like,
there's nothing wrong
you've
with
done
the
this
table.
before.
There's nothing
got
wrong with the
previous,
table.
that's
We're
why.
3 points behind you. That's great.
That's
Hey,
why
man,
we
I
really
was
mentioned the
chilling.
table
Right.
4 games in.
I'm chilling,
All right,
man.
cool.
Chilling.
All right.
Chilling,
You say
man.
you're the same guy who was hyping up preseason wins, so I get it. You got
I'm
previous.
chilling.
That's
I'm
right. That's right.
It's all fun and games until the ball gets kicked. I lie, man.
You lot. Do you know what? Make the most out of today's stream.
I lie.
Make the most out of today's stream because Fullis is going to be
I
back.
team
To
they
saying,
lose to Nottingham Forest at home, blood.
Lewis is going to be going back to be going Chelsea when he draws a game. And how about this? I think I'm going to be the only one collecting 3 points next week. Innit?
You'd have been a bit better off with a draw, though.
Why? Oh, because I would have been 1 space high on the table. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You never know. That might be the
You brought
difference
the
between the
table.
title or not.
That might be it, mate.
Oh, really? Title chat. Game week 4 first.
For Liverpool, I kind of expect that. 3 wins in a row on the slot, 100% record, all of that.
Your words.
Well, not for
No
long.
goals conceded. Your words.
The same amount of goals conceded as Arsenal, so we can't
You
be
know
that
what I
bad. can we?
No goals conceded. Your words.
We
Yeah,
now
that's why it's
concede-
title chat.
You get me?
Yeah, bro, we conceded 1 goal, and like it's the same amount of goals as Arsenal.
Great
So
gravy boat. I
you
was
know.
told. You get me? But anyway,
he was hard. He played
Hey,
well. So,
pause. You get me?
like you get it. He done his
You're
thing.
moving mad. Big up RH, my brother. He says North London is red. OTC. That's why I got my We the One thing on, blood. You understand? I need to get my new OTC merch, though. You get me? One's in the chat, blood. What's wrong with them, man, there? You get me? Big up my dog, Nathan, my G. He says, come on, Johnson, beat your man for once. Hey, yo, X was moving mad, bro. Yeah, like, blood, you must call him Brennan. Yeah, you must not call him me, man, saying, come on, Johnson. I said, Lord have mercy, blood. You understand? Big up everyone that watched the reaction. You get me? We're cooking his Clark, blood. You understand? Flame grilled, blood. You don't know the thing. Big up Edgy, my dog. He says, big up the panel. Hope all blessed. Well, I know three of us are blessed, blood. You get me? The other one, you understand? He's just doing bare deflecting, blood, moving goalposts. You get me? But he's still gonna get roasted.
Martinelli stinker.
Like he is, blood. You get me? Big up Nathan, my dog. He said, Troops, the way you were cooking the white t-shirt and black hoodie done behind X had me crying, bro. His hairline was all over the place. Come on, you gunners. Brother, it was a mazza, blood. It was the haircuts and hairlines in that stand is outrageous, bro. You get me? You thought Tim Lewis was bad. Nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you
it
ain't
was as
seen
bad as
shit.
Tim Lewis's. Yeah.
You ain't seen shit, blood. You get me? Trust me, daddy. Big up Edgy again. He says David Beckham going to Birmingham game tonight. Oh, swear down. Why is he going there, blood?
Shout out Birmingham.
He's
Why he's going there, blood.
Fairs, Bex in the end. So that's.
Big up Nathan again. He says, anyway, big up all the man them. Been a minute since I caught a live show. Monts, what happened to Liverpool, bro?
Hey, listen, as I said, I left with something. A Martinelli stinker. My weekend's fine, bro.
Bro, you're dead, man. Done out here, man. Answer the question, bro.
We're not done.
Otherwise,
we got 1 point left.
Otherwise, the way we'll just start dealing with you is you speak when you're spoken to. You understand? It's your choice.
I do the BSB thing.
Yeah, we can run it, bro. It's your choice, bro. Start answering questions or you're going in the dock, blood. You understand? Fuck the feds, though. Big up Edgy again, my G. He says 3 in a row, ole, ole. Tottenham a shit, ole, ole. Trossard again. Trossard again, ole, ole. Yeah, you see?
Yeah, hold that, Flawless.
Yeah, blood.
Yeah, I'm devastated.
I can't even say it, blood. But Slot got Liverpool held like Michelle, blood. You get me? Big up Culture every damn time, blood. You understand? He's moving mad as usual. The biggest troll on the YouTube, man, like Elon. Let's see what he's saying today, blood. He says Favela Association of Brazil released a statement overnight. Martinelli isn't Brazilian. Our research shows he is English and his name is Martin Kelly. We asked FIFA to investigate. Now, I am definitely convinced that this is Monts' burner account, blood. You understand? Can you please come off the burner account? You get me? Big up for the super chat. You understand? But allow that, blood, innit? You get me? Big up man like Dom, my brother. He says, big up the panel as always. Troops, your reaction to X's fan cam had me dying. My man in the white t-shirt and black hoodie was comedy gold. You see what I'm saying? I said, yeah, we are going to make my man in the white tee and hoodie famous, blood. Yeah? You see? Man, I've made this suit famous, blood. I'm telling you, lot, blood. That you, he needs to start vlogging, bro. Big man thing. His reactions are box office, blood. Like, he was, from minute 5, this Don was on his knees. Pause. From minute 5, blood. Yeah? It was an enjoyable watch, blood. You get me? He need X. Help him set up a YouTube channel. You get me? He can use your equipment, blood. You understand? Is that a pause?
Nah. Equipment, nah. You're good.
Because I don't know how this thing is mad. Big up Fats, my doggy. He says everyone wins. Oh, sorry, Monts. Tim Sherwood have more win percentage than Crackhead. No clue. Jesus. Okay, Lewis.
Jadon Sancho. Hello. Big up, Fatter. Proper Chills. Lee Burnell, my brother. He says, big up Troops and the man them roast that peanut.
See? Man, I'm here for you, blood. You understand? Big up Rye. You just dropped that uncut, blood. Man like G.O.D. He says, I am here watching from the shadow.
Oh shit, big up, hey.
Real. Yeah,
Big
blood.
up,
You know,
man. Good to see you. Good to see you in the chat, my guy.
fair play him
Big
showing
up, bro.
his face, blood. You understand? Where's that Edie at 16 out of 10 looking pussy, yo? You get me? Where's he, blood? Dickhead. He's another one, blood. You get me? Who saw him try to pull up on me last night, man. Cooked him and sent him on his way, blood. You get me? Big up my guy Mars Mars got the vision. That's my G. I ain't seen him in a minute, blood. He says, big up Troops and the man named Flawless. Tell Flick from A Bug's Life. Oh, that.
Big up, man. I said Flick from A Bug's Life. Classic film, man. Classic.
You're in trouble today, blood. You got nowhere to hide, fam. You get me? Big up MRR, my GG.
You can't even read that. Don't even read
That
that.
is crazy.
Yeah, that's the biggest. So the king of pauses literally read this out. No, not today, fam.
That's a crazy super chat, you know. That is a crazy. Big up to Mr.
That's
19, but that is
crazy. Wise of wise for that.
That is a crazy super chat, man. Crazy
That's
super chat.
crazy.
Oh my God. Oh Lord of mercy. Big up Rye. He says, as CFC, you shouldn't draw. To
Stay on your case, man.
You get me, man? Man, I'm on your neck, blood.
But really word for word, you know.
Word
That's
for word,
verbatim,
man.
you know.
You get me?
Word for word, bar for bar, bro.
Word for blood, clot, word, blood. You understand? It's pussy hole. Yeah, today y'all get fried, pussy. Yeah? Watch now, dickhead. Yeah? Yeah? Big up Matthias. He says, big up the panel and Monts. Love your peanut head. Aye. Big up Mo. He said Martinelli scored against Forest. His wingers didn't.
starting him.
Where's
Starting him
where
every
you
game.
taking now, blood?
Keep
Where you
starting him every
taking
game.
now, blood? Huh? What
Keep
are you
starting him every
taking
game.
now, blood? Man, I got receipts for your Clark, blood. You get me? Big up Sing G. He says, I wanted to see slot breakdown, Nuno tactics. You see?
Facts.
Said it as
CG,
well, blood.
facts, man. I want to see that. Keep that same
You were
energy.
there, blood.
I wanted to hear that breakdown. You can't only just do that when you winning. Keep
You
the
get
same
me?
energy. Do it for Nuno Espirito Santos. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the same shit. What we
Same
doing?
energy. Same energy, blood. Man, like OG Andy. He says, can't wait for Troops' vlog when Barca beat Arsenal. Bro, it's not happening, blood. If we play you, we are slapping your Clark, blood.
Wow.
I don't know, you know. Barca are having a good start this season. I don't know.
Wait,
Our defense, blood.
wait, hold on. You're not a European. You're not a
Our
European
defense,
guy.
blood.
To be saying
I
that
speak when you're spoken
anyway.
to, blood. Yeah, relax,
You're
blood.
not
Yeah,
doing
relax.
Speak when you spoke.
I'll mute your Clark, blood. You understand? I will mute your Clark, blood. You
How about this?
understand?
When you're in,
Stop that, blood. Yeah, we could do this all day, blood.
you
Yeah,
speak to Europe.
stop this, blood. We could do it all day. You understand? Yeah, look, you're just here waffling now. He's on
Translate
mute,
this.
blood. You was waffling for time, blood. You did it. Yeah, you got muted again, bro. What? You got muted again. No one can
You know
hear you.
what? We actually know what he's saying as well.
No one can hear you, blood. You know what? Little more. Yeah? You understand? Look at him. All right, where we going now? Big up Tanya. She says Palmer and Saka joint most assists. Real star boys. You get me?
You know what?
Man.
Cool.
You me?
Cool. Hang on, man.
Can't see anyone else's young G's doing nothing. You get me? Certain young G's are getting run rings around at right back. But that's for another discussion. Soon we will stumble upon that. You get me? The way he was stumbling all over fucking Anfield. Big up Jesus Christ. Lord of mercy. He says Liverpool's slot getting touched at home. Victims. Big up Kiros.
Nah, that's crazy.
Big up Kiros. He
That
says,
is a
where was
That's crazy.
where was Madison McCann yesterday?
Yeah, he was woeful. He was woeful
Ooh.
yesterday.
Yeah.
That slander name is mad.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
Where was
Madison McCann, that's going right in the notes, bro.
Bruh.
he? Perfect segue. You get me? Madison McCann missing. You get me?
Flawless.
Like his hairline, blood. You understand? Flawless.
Section.
How you
Oh, what,
feeling?
you got a
blood?
question?
You get me?
Oh, you have we started? Do you want me to kick this off, or you want to kick?
Nah, you
this
know
off?
what? Let me kick this off by drinking some of Flawless's tears, blood.
This guy.
pretty poetic with Tottenham and everything.
Yeah,
Fair
for
enough.
those that
You
don't
get
know,
me?
Troops rang me after it
Even
was
when
during the
flawless
game.
wins, wait,
It
is
was
this, is this what you man are saying? Even when flawless wins, he loses. Is that the narrative?
Yeah, if Tottenham lose, it's
Yeah.
been a up and down
Yeah,
weekend.
too much
You get me?
Tottenham prop now.
Tottenham and United as a double up is a crazy combo. When are you guys both actually going to win in the same week? How often is that?
It's very rare.
It is rare.
Yeah.
Because it's two teams that struggle to score goals
Mm-hmm.
normally. But hey, we didn't lose our home to Forest. But go on, as you were.
As you were. Explain to us.
Oh, is it me? Am I kicking this off?
I just want to know how you feel. You get me? How do you
I'm
feel?
fine. Like I said at the start of the show.
I never saw no Tottenham promo on the timeline.
What do you mean? Of course I
Never
did.
saw
You
no
just didn't get
Tottenham appreciation tweets.
you were too busy celebrating because people were at me. I spoke about it. I said,
Yeah,
what
man told me to ring your club, blood. I tried to ring X,
That's
never
what he
answered.
said.
He still ain't answered now, blood. 24 hours later.
I don't blame him for not answering. I always pick up the phone, me 100%. Whether it's United, whether it's Spurs, I'll always pick up the phone without doubt, and that's why I did. It's on the actually ain't on the playback because you can't. There's no replays, but yeah, in regards to the game, I'm fine. Like yeah, disappointing result. Disappointed by Spurs' performance. I was expecting a better game overall. I was bored, and that's very very rare that I say that in a North London derby. That I was bored.
Because of them. That's because who we were missing. No,
yeah,
Rice
maybe because of that. But
Odegaard.
even so, I'm sure there's probably been in the past worse Arsenal sides on paper, worse Spurs sides on paper, and yet the game. I'm just talking from an entertainment. There was nothing to it. There was no tempo to the game. There was no zip to the game. There were even that like they had who was it? It was Vicario and Timber where they had like the face off.
Yeah, your keeper got batted up. How you feel about that?
When you get batted up, like
dragged up and down the high road, blood.
No one wasn't. We know nothing. What nobody
ran into Matt D's
handbags.
Blood, you get me?
We know that it's handbags. No one ain't doing anything. Everyone's just for show. Nobody's doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Man, are just going grab each other.
Timber was about to dash him into the little flipping.
Timber weren't doing nothing because he don't want no fight.
Blood.
No one don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Romero don't want no smoke, blood. He tried run up on Timber as soon as flipping.
Timber was grabbing like this.
Up, blood. He didn't want it, blood.
Nobody, none of them. Like, there's very
no
few.
one wants it with Arsenal no more. You can't bully man no more, blood. Man will punch you up, blood. Even Havertz running up on man.
Vicario would have punched up Timber, bro. He would have punched.
Bro, are you mad? You think that pasta salad is doing anything, blood? He's not even mafia, blood. He's not even mafia, blood.
Rather than doing this, Timber was like this.
Man. There's bad man in Italy, but he ain't no bad man from.
It was like Rey Mysterio and the flipping and the
raging mid-off.
Raging mid-off. He's them youth that grew up in the countryside, blood. You understand? He had a farm and them thing there. He was them youth there, blood. You understand? He used to go out in the morning. He used to go out and milk the cow. You understand? Go get the flipping eggs from the chicken and them thing there. He used to get me go and herd the sheep, blood. You understand? He ain't no mafia. Bad boy Italian, blood. You get me? He's not a
raging mid-off. Vicario would miss the punch and Timber would get injured.
He would have got put in a different type of headlock, blood. You see, Timber's from Holland, blood. Timber's from Dam, yeah? Dam ain't no idiot place, but if you've been Dam, you know Dam is a bad man territory, blood. You get me? You don't walk down certain alleyways late night in Dam if you're by yourself, blood. You get me? My man is growing up in the village, blood. You get me? Timber.
Certain man are walking around late at night, but
man think those goat herders ain't. Wait, you think them goat herders ain't on smoke?
In a split.
Goat herders.
Are you mad?
Them goat herders, yeah, bro. There's some of them got titanium for arms, you know.
You better go chill on his arc, blood.
Bro,
you better go chill on his arc, blood.
He was like, bro, you think Timber was like this, but the real POV was he was like this. He was like,
you better go chill on his arc, blood.
He was like this. It was Rey Mysterio versus the Big Show, blood. How about this? Vicario didn't even grab him. He just stood there, and Timber's like this, doing all that, bro. Come on, man.
Nah, that was Conor Bradley when he was getting run at by Cho. But we'll touch on that later on, blood. You get me? We'll touch on that later on, blood. You get me?
Martinelli when he's in front of goal every time. Martinelli whenever he gets
later on, blood. You get me? But
Martinelli whenever he gets the ball.
Martinelli
like this.
Shows. For me, it shows more.
Martinelli dribbles like this. He dribbles like this.
For me, it shows more about how bad. For me, it shows how bad Tottenham are, blood. I don't even think it shows anything for Arsenal, blood. I think it shows how bad they are.
I agree.
We've gone there with no Rice, no Odegaard, and absolutely done our thing, blood. You get me? All of their chances, there was not one clear chance they created. Blood.
There wasn't.
The Kulusevski chance was not a clear-cut chance. The Porro chance from that excellent save from Rea was not a clear-cut chance. The closest they came in the second half was a shot from in the 94th fucking minute, blood. Yeah? 94th minute, bro. You get me? We had clear-cut chances, blood. You understand?
But this is the thing. Like we said before the game that your injuries didn't necessarily mean that you guys were going in there as massive underdogs or anything like that. If you guys were serious about going for the league title, you go to Tottenham, you play your game, you hit them on the break, and you win. And that's exactly what you guys did, because Tottenham are so fucking predictable. It's ridiculous. These men literally played the exact same way, and they tried spamming crosses into Solanke for 90 minutes. Like, all you had to do was just wait it out and get a set piece and score from it. It was so easy to read this sort of match. It's just credit to you that you at least managed to play it through. Sorry, man.
15 goals from Gabriel, blood.
I think
15 goals, blood. 15 goals, rude boy, from centre back.
No.
And you leave him free as a bird. Let me tell you something about Romero.
And you're playing a Tottenham team that don't plan for set pieces.
Absolute biggest pussy. You see Romero? Absolute pussy, blood. That is Argentina, Brazil. That's more heated than Arsenal, Tottenham. I'm being real. You get me? That is more heated than Arsenal, Tottenham. And the way you're getting bad up by your op, yeah? Not only does he play for Arsenal, he's a Brazilian, blood. Yeah? And the way Gabriel rough him up, blood. Yeah? Bad him up, bro. And let me tell you something, blood. People want to always big up Romero this, Romero that. Let me tell you something about Romero, blood. Go look at every game he's played against Arsenal. He always makes a mistake, blood. He can't handle the pressure of a North London derby, blood. He can't handle
it. He just loses his head too quickly. It's the same thing with Chelsea.
Loses it, bro.
Bozo gene.
He's just got a mistake. He's just got a mistake. Yeah, that's what it is. He's just got a mistake.
And Gabriel had the Bozo gene. Now Gabriel does not have the Bozo gene. We have the best defensive pairing in the Premier League, blood. William Saliba is the best defender in the Premier League now, blood. Yeah, Virgil van Disney, done. You're done. You're done.
They win anything. Let them win that trophy, man.
We've conceded the same amount of goals.
Let them win that trophy, man.
For you now, blood.
Let them win the trophy,
blood. You get me? I just pray to God. I just pray to the
After
Lord.
Every game, these men say these things.
I just pray to the Lord that he doesn't end up at Madrid, blood.
Oh, we know he's going to Madrid, though. We know that's on the horizon.
The man is working, blood.
After every game,
they got serious, like they're serious, like they have serious interest in William Saliba, blood. You get me? There is serious interest from Real Madrid, blood. You understand? And that scares me.
Madrid.
That's why you make it so
Madrid, if you look at Madrid signing in recent years, they ain't made no dead signing, bro. You get me? They've got everything right. You look at everything they're doing. I said this, I think, last week or the week before, that they've replaced, like, that team they had that was like the Zidane team and they won like 4 Champions Leagues. They have literally replaced that team, blood. You get me? Like, they have done it, bro. You understand? It might not be to the level of that team because obviously it was Ronaldo, Benzema, and
That's
Bale.
ridiculous
But
team.
they've done it. You got Vinny, you got Rodrigo, the whole Casemiro, Modric, Cruz. Now you got Tchouaméni, Valverde, Camavinga. You understand? You look at the back line, blood. Carvajal, you get me? They're looking at Trent. You get me? There's the right back, blood.
And the maddest thing is they've got a young team as well.
And they're young.
Yeah.
Scary, bro.
They brought a bunch of young players to do that. That's
Are we finished? Are we done? Are we done with the glazing now? Like, listen, I think it can't be two things in it. I will sit here and I'll compliment Arsenal for their style of play and what they've done. But if Tottenham's defense is as shit as people make it out to be, why are we glossing man as the best defenders in the world for keeping out attackers that can't do shit?
It's your fault for complimenting Arsenal.
No. I'm just talking genuinely.
And also complimenting Spurs. You did tell me they were better than Chelsea.
Now the narrative is United was so bad, we over-complimented Liverpool.
Tell him, Lewis.
But technically,
yeah.
But hold on, let me land. On paper, Tottenham are literally worse than Man United.
Rattled.
So they're worse than United, but they're better than Chelsea.
Certain man are rattled. Certain man are lost in the sauce, blood. You
get
lost in the sauce, man.
Not right now. No, not right now.
You can't get lost.
A few weeks ago, they were better than Chelsea.
I said on form. I said on paper.
Your words.
That's why I said on paper worse than Man United.
Your words.
That's why I said on paper. Because on the table, it's on paper. But my thing is that you can do the rattled thing, but you can't have both. Are Tottenham's attackers shit, or do you have the best?
When did I say Tottenham attacks shit? I haven't even spoke about Tottenham. What are you on about? I'm talking about my team.
The narrative is that Tottenham's attack can't.
What's he on about?
We literally said at the start of the stream, Tottenham and Man United. What do they have in common? They both struggle to score goals. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, am I right? That's what we're saying,
you're right about that. I agree with you on that.
Exactly.
The attack wise.
Now we can't praise a team that went and done a good defensive performance.
But it's
away from home.
Yeah, we can praise your defense.
Their fellow rival.
We can praise your defense, but it goes straight to saying every best in the world.
Let's not front like they ain't done this in
the league.
Games,
best this, best that. Like,
let's
bro,
not
like,
front.
please. please, if we're gonna do this best in the world stuff, best in the league stuff, please, bro, just go and win something. Like you played well, and
Season
it's
ain't done yet, mate. Season ain't
bro,
done
like,
yet, mate.
bro, everyone rates your
Oh, you
defense.
winning something, yeah?
Huh?
Huh? I said, are you winning something, yeah?
Yeah, we are winning something this year. I don't
Man's
know what.
got-
Yeah, he said major trophy. Major
Yeah,
trophy.
I
this
said that
season.
already. Why are you playing
Premier-
goals?
Premier champs.
I'm sorry, Flawless. These men have conceded the same amount of goals as Liverpool. Like it like broski. Come on,
What's your
bro.
point?
You're both two very good defenses.
We
though.
played
You're
better
two very
teams
good
than you.
defenses.
Like-
We played better opposition than you.
All right, man.
You played Ipswich, bro, and you're trying to like brag. Shut up, blood.
No
Who
one's
the
trying
fuck
to
have you
brag.
played, bro?
No one's trying to
Who the fuck
brag.
have you
It
played,
was
bro?
Ipswich,
no
Man
one's
United,
Play
and
Forest.
who?
No one's
Play
trying to
Forest and you
brag.
get slap up, blood.
No one is
What the fuck are you
trying
Seriously,
to
you're chatting
brag.
shit, blood.
Who's
You're
trying
chatting
to brag?
shit, bro.
Who's trying to
You're chatting
brag?
shit, blood.
Who's
You're
trying to
here
brag?
like-
I ain't
you're here
bragging
like
about
you're
my
here talking
defense. I'm not bragging about
we
my
beat
defense.
Man United.
What's
Who
with
are Man
me?
United, bro? Who are Man United, bro?
I'm not exactly.
You
Yeah,
went
FA
and
Cup
beat Villa
champions.
away.
That's who we are. No, no.
We went
FA
Villa
Cup
away.
champions don't
We
do
went
that.
Villa away. We
Yeah,
went
man,
Villa
win
away
trophies.
and beat Villa. That's something you
Three of
brag
us win
about, blood.
trophies. Three of us win
That's
trophies
something
here
you brag
anyway.
about, blood.
Three of us actually win trophies. But anyway,
That's something you brag about, blood.
what,
Hey, blood,
bro,
you just
I'm not-
started winning trophies.
I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging
it,
about
blood.
Liverpool's defense. You're bragging, and you can see the same amount of goals as us.
Why can't I brag about my defense?
You have a
Why
yes.
can't
You
I
have
brag
an
about my
amazing.
defense?
You have an
I'm
amazing
just
defense.
glad we now
we have
accept
the
the
best
Chelsea
defense
player
last
as
Again,
well.
me and you will never agree on this. This whole Saliba best defender league thing, I don't agree
Yeah.
on it. Gabriel's been
It's blood.
bro. Gabriel was a colossus on today's performance, but against Villa he wasn't that good, and the game after that he wasn't that good against Brighton either. Like, and all of a sudden, the narrative changes after one game.
Bro, I've always rated
Come
Saliba.
on,
Let's not front like that.
I'm not talking about Saliba. I'm not talking about Saliba. I'm talking about Gabriel. I'm not talking about Gabriel. Gabriel's not been good the last 2 games, but he was good against Spurs.
Bro, Gabriel's been our most so what? Because he had one bad game that takes
No,
away.
he had
what
2 bad
done
games. No, he had
in
2
that
bad
whole
games. He had 2
period.
bad games. He had
In-
2 bad games, but that's
Oh,
fine.
he had 2 bad games since fucking January. Oh my god, that makes him such a bad
That's
player,
just
Mont. Oh my
January.
god.
Again,
Oh my god.
but
God
again,
forbid he has 2 bad games in
Again.
8 months of football, blood.
What bad game? What bad game has VVD had?
God forbid.
What bad game has VVD had?
Yesterday, he was
No,
shit against
yesterday.
he was
What do you mean yesterday?
or
He had
Saturday.
0
whenever
XG to
you
the
fucking
65th
lost,
minute.
blood.
What are you talking
You get
about?
me? He was shit in the fucking Euros. He was getting
didn't
run.
watch the- yeah, you
around
didn't
in
watch the game.
Euros.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
You had your
Watch the
own.
game.
You had legendary
the
Van
game.
der Vaart saying
You
that
didn't watch the
this
game.
guy all he does is
didn't watch the
point.
game.
You don't even tackle. All he does is point.
Listen,
Yeah, let's not
just
forget
tell
that,
me you
bro.
didn't watch-
Like your guy's been on form, blood. Yeah,
Just tell me
Allow
you
it,
didn't
blood.
I
watch the
said
game.
Virgil
Just
van
tell me-
Delegate. That's
I
crazy.
like Virgil van Delegate, blood. I like that.
That's
Just
crazy.
tell me you didn't watch the game.
Delegate.
Lewis Dunk played
That
one
is not
pass.
right.
Lewis Dunk played one pass.
Virtual fan delegate.
Virgil
is
van Delegate.
crazy.
That's mad.
Yeah, break, bro. My man's doing the laughing thing, bro. I'm telling you right now, Ben White was shit
That's
yesterday.
mad.
A man are trying to do the VVD thing. Bro.
Virtual fan
VVD.
delegate.
I said Virgil van Dijk had a bad
Virgil
line,
van Delegate. Nah, you're done. You're done.
bro. Man are bringing up old cusses, bro. Old
I
cusses.
need a minute,
Oh,
bro.
that's
I've
true.
never heard that.
That is hilarious.
Oh my
It's
days.
crazy. I would have heard that. I would have used that sooner, yo. That is crazy.
Like, that is
fashion.
crazy.
Yo,
Virtual
is crazy,
fan
blood.
delegate is great, yo.
Oh my god.
Oh.
done. So again,
I'm
Troop. So if Virgil van Dijk he didn't have a. So you said he had a bad game. You're saying he had a bad game yesterday, on
Yeah.
Saturday. Sorry.
You lost what? You lost, bro. You had a bad game. You lost, blood.
All right, man. That's your logic, yeah.
That's my
Remember
logic.
you said that.
Lost, blood.
Remember
wanna-
you said
I
that.
can be shameless as well, blood.
Remember you said that.
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
You
man.
lost, bro. I ain't lost. I ain't lost this year, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
I ain't lost. I
7
drew.
days,
Fair
bro.
enough. But I still point collected, blood. I still kept it moving. You
And I
understand?
conceded the
weren't-
same amount of goals
I
as
weren't
my defense.
struggling.
Same
I-
amount of goals, blood.
Man's
Best
worried about
defense in the
Martinelli. You should be worried about his own fucking wingers, blood. You get me? Man's there with Gakpo. Man's there with fucking Jota.
Yeah,
Get
all
me?
these men are
Man's
getting-
out
all
there.
these men are
He
better
move-
than
he-
Martinelli,
this,
bro.
this guy, this
I
guy
will
moves like I
say,
don't
though.
watch his content, blood. This guy moves like I'm not sitting there watching his content when he's cussing out Jota, blood. 3
For
in
my
a
level.
row. 3
Yeah,
in a
for my-
row.
yeah, for my-
Where
yeah, for
are
my-
you?
bro,
This guy's
I will say though, I did see on
Martinelli-
Twitter. Apparently, he's on
Martinelli got 4
0014.
million, blood. Big bad Diogo Jota.
He's on 0014.
Oh, big bad. Yeah.
Apparently, Martinelli's on
Bro.
0014.
Bro, Martinelli is fucking crap.
Tell me.
I've done said this. I
Martinelli's
don't
on
know how
bad
many
form.
times I
I
have
don't
to
deny
say
it, blood.
this.
But we're
Like-
still getting wins. Martinelli
Yeah,
being
bro.
bad is not affecting my team, blood.
What do
Your
you mean you're
wingers
still
being
getting
bad
wins? You
is
do last
affecting
game.
you, blood.
You last
Yeah?
game we talking about still
Yes.
getting wins.
You, blood.
You're on.
Yeah. The man, they can't even dunk on Nottingham Forest, bro. Yeah. Let's not do me at home.
Bro,
19.
we're talking about Spurs Arsenal. We're talking about Spurs
And
Arsenal.
you keep bringing up blood. And you get me? So You understand?
No,
You
I
can't disrespect my team. You can't disrespect my team, bro. You can't disrespect my team, blood. We won. Yeah, we're winning. That's why I'm on the top row, bro. You understand? I'm above you in the title race now, blood. Yeah, I'm back above you, blood.
Now?
Yeah,
No, Flawless, don't
I'm
look
back
away.
above you, blood.
Flawless, don't look away.
Yeah,
laptop, I'm here, I'm listening.
Now man's
I'm
he's
listening.
doing table talk. He's doing
Yeah.
table talk when he's got Man
I'm
City next
listening.
game.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
Hey.
what, blood?
Hey,
So what,
listen.
blood? So what?
I'm
City
listening.
ain't scaring no one this year. It's only Haaland, blood. Lockdown Haaland is done. What? Man's
I
got Gabriel
love
Saliba,
that.
bro.
Oh, really?
What?
Oh,
What?
really?
I like
Oh,
that.
I love this
What,
game.
bro?
I like that.
Nah.
Let's go, Troop.
Yeah,
Let's
blood.
go, Troop. Talk your
Yeah,
shit,
that's
man.
the one.
Let's go,
Nah.
Troop.
Yeah, man.
It's
Let's
man,
go.
mad.
Just lock down
Yeah,
Haaland.
man.
He ain't
Let's go.
scaring no one, blood.
Ain't scared.
scaring
Ain't
no one
scaring
this
no
year.
one. It's just
Oh, boy.
Haaland. Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
Let's go.
Lockdown Haaland and it's done, blood. You get me?
Yeah,
But
man.
like I
Okay,
said,
go
bro,
back
you
to the
understand?
game.
Like I
Go
said,
back
I was
to the
very,
game.
like I said,
Yeah.
I was very proud of the performance, blood. You get me? 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 in a row at their ground, blood. Yeah, 3 in a row, blood. Last done in 1988, bro. Yeah, we have won more games at that stadium, yeah, which has been open for like what, 5 years, than they have won at the Emirates, blood. The Emirates has been open since 2006. They've won 2 games at the Emirates, blood.
That's an insane.
We have won 3 in a row, blood. Yeah, they won one.
Only
and
one
it
of them
was
was in the league.
and it's one league game in the league, and then the other game was a Carabao Cup game. They beat us one time in the league, blood. You get me? We literally own their stadium, blood. You understand? Arteta is one win
Actually,
behind.
no, we both own it. We both own it.
Yeah, for real, because Chelsea go there and violate as well, blood.
Come on, man.
Arteta is one win behind Wenger's win record, his whole entirety at Arsenal, blood. You get me? But I don't really look into that too tough because I think that I've been to the old White Hart Lane, innit? And I know how difficult it was to play at that ground. You get me? It was more. It was an old school stadium, blood. You get me? It was more hostile. It was more toxic.
It's closer to the pitch as well.
Yeah,
Like, the
there was
stands are
more.
closer to the pitch.
Yeah, there was more emotions to it, blood. This one, it's a new stadium. It's not as, you get me. It can still be like intense, but the old school feel of the ground is gone, blood. You get me? And obviously with the new stadiums and that, you got family section and Olipa. You get me?
More
Tourists
hospitality
and
tickets and
yeah,
everything.
the prawn sandwich brigades all in there, and it was more difficult to go and get a win at Tottenham back in the day than it was, I'd say, now, innit? You get me? So I don't look too much into that record, but Arteta's got a great record against Tottenham, blood. You get me? That's always a good look. You understand? Because the thing with that game is that man don't fear them, innit? It's just I don't want to lose. You get me? Because the way that these man go on, I can't do it, bro. You get me? I can't deal with it for the weak, blood. You understand? We just have to go there, do our job, keep it moving. And with all the pressure as well being on us, missing, you get me? Rice, Odegaard, Calafiori, Marino. We had to go there and make a statement, blood. You get me? And we made that statement. You understand? We shut them down. We kept them at arm's length, blood. You get me? They can talk about
they were never scoring. They were never
like
scoring.
they can talk about they had possession and them thing there, but we were letting them have the ball in areas where you're not affecting us, blood. You get me? You can have the ball there, bro. Man don't care, blood. You get me? As soon as you come within 30 yards of the box, then the press activates, blood. You get me? And the man then start pressing and boom, we win the ball back and we're gone again. So you get me? I think Havertz done well. I think Saka, first half he was good, then second half, apart from the assists, he didn't really do nothing. Jorginho and Partey, them two, blood. You understand? We didn't even miss Rice, bro. You get me? It's weird, blood. You understand? Because the way that they just played in the midfield as the pivot was absolutely outstanding, bro. The way Jorginho was moving the ball, the way Partey was making them interceptions, it was fantastic, bro. You get me? We did not miss Odegaard one bit, blood. Leandro, blood, Clark, Trossard, Rude Boy. It was like watching Santi, bro. The way he was getting on the ball, popping up in the pockets, making them line breaking passes. The one that he put on the plate for Martinelli, blood. It's just like straight away in the chat, everyone was like, "Oh, Monster's got something now, blood." And I said, "I know, blood, because this guy, he's so rubbed out, yeah, that he has to flipping prey on my player fucking up, blood. So he has a little something to bring to the table, blood. You get me? Because he's done out here. You get me? He's about to get peppered in Milan. You get me? So I already knew.
I didn't tell him to
when he
miss.
missed that chance what was gonna what was going to happen.
You
And for
thought
me,
about me because
him
I'm
not
right.
being,
That's
for
why you
me,
thought
him
about
not,
me.
for me, Martinelli knowing like he don't have the confidence, he's not on form. For me, he's got an amazing option, which is to slot that straight across to Saka. Bang, we take the lead 1-0. We probably have a much more comfortable game. You get me? Probably get a couple goals, but you understand? Fair play for trying to take the effort on, but you get me? It was straight at the keeper, and it ended up to be.
You just gotta take it closer to the goal.
Yeah, and that's the thing as well. He had hella time, bro. He could have gone closer. I was like, why are you shooting so far?
Yeah.
I was like, why are you shooting so far out, blood? You could have gone like another 5 yards and then hit it, blood. You get me? Made Vicario come out more off his line. You understand? Because he was still in the 6-yard box, bro. You didn't even have him like the edge of the 6-yard box panicking. You know what I mean? So I think the wrong decision was made, blood. You get me? But you understand? Big questions for Arteta going into the Atalanta game. Who starts? Because you understand, City on Sunday. Obviously, we can't afford to lose the Atalanta game, but you get me? There's another 7 games, blood. You understand? You can easily, you get me? Maybe go there, get a draw, and then you understand, go again because it is away from home. So,
well, maybe have the just game done by the first half, ideally.
It'll be difficult though because Atalanta ain't no scrubs.
No pushover.
No, I hear it, but like you can't look to rotate too heavily for that game because of that.
No, of course, but you're gonna have to. You get me? A few changes will have to be made because Partey played 180 minutes for Ghana. Then he's played 90 again and on Sunday. Can he go again another 90 on Thursday and then play another 90 on the Sunday, blood? I'm not sure, blood. You understand? Obviously, Rice is available, which is great news. So maybe we could go Rice, Jorginho, Trossard. You get me? Maybe we could go with that midfield for the Atalanta game because
you gotta remember City are still playing as well in the Champions League.
Yeah, but City, Rodri's back. Do you see who came off the bench for them on Saturday, bro? All the main hitters are back now from injury, bro. It's only Foden that's missing, blood. You understand?
Don't worry about it, man. You stopped Haaland and you got the win.
I didn't know that. I was watching a Liverpool game.
It's just Haaland FC, isn't it? It's Haaland FC, right?
Yeah, Haaland.
But anyway, bro, you get me.
No.
The point I'm making is City
you gotta beat City.
City have strength and depth, blood. You get me? It is Haaland FC, but City have strength and depth. They can, you get me, rest Rodri for their midweek Champions League game and then bring him back for the game against Arsenal. You understand? We really can't. You get me? It's more techie for us, blood. You get me? They got a lot more options. You understand? We're gonna have to play majority of the players that are gonna play that Sunday game. You understand? They're gonna have to play for these 3 games, bro. You get me? But like I said, the main thing was getting the 3 points because we could have been 5 points behind City. You get me? Before we even go there. You understand? And that would have been, you get me, season done. You understand? Because now we're looking at cups. You get me? We're looking at Champions League. We're looking at FA Cup because the league is done. So you man better fucking go gun hole blazing to bring the big trophy home, blood. You understand? But yeah, man, happy with the win, blood. You get me? London, it's always been red, blood. You understand? We just turned it black.
Don't do that. Don't
would have let off wear red, blood.
Just enjoy the North London thing.
Like to tell a lie, yeah. We kind of planned to wear black, blood. You get me? Because we gave the FA a memo. We sent them a memo. We said, yo, you know we're gonna bury these man in it. Funeral settings, bro. Your RIP. So let us dress in black for the funeral, blood. Let us dress appropriately for the Tottenham funeral, blood. They gave the okay. We put on the black, and then you understand. Batman settings.
London's red, yeah. Okay.
You don't know already. Gang business. We run this thing. Yeah, you understand. Let's get to the fun now, blood. Big up OG, my G. He says, I ain't afraid of you, troops. I'm lurking. Same with Monts. I don't fear Barca. I'm not gonna lie, blood. I'm wary of them, but I don't. Nah, it's not like a Madrid or one of them, blood. You get me? Big up Irvin.
They're doing better than Madrid.
Huh?
They're hooping right now. Flick's what.
Nah, I know, but you know, like you get me. It could just be early.
You're talking about more of a from a heritage perspective. It's
not even heritage because Barca have that as well. But you know, like the new manager bounce. Let's see if this continues a bit further down the line, blood. You get me? You know that Madrid are going to pick up pace.
By the way, on the game, just quickly, by the way, one thing I will say is that Timber, who for me, I thought the jury was out on, for me, was someone who I don't think has been spoken about enough in it. Like his thing.
I totally.
I'm talking about from a rival's time, from a rival's perspective. He done his fucking thing. I can't lie. That's probably the player that Arsenal fans have been saying we need back from the injury of last season. Even though Brennan Johnson is a scrub, like if every time he got the ball, I didn't even flinch, not once. Not like I don't think anyone in that stadium stood up when Brennan Johnson had the ball and was running at Timber. Not once. Not once. No cap.
No
Like,
chance, blood.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, big up Irvin. Big up Irvin. He says, Arteta is proving us trust. Trophies will come
Keep believing, Irvin, man. Love that.
this year.
Yeah, man. Keep believing. Good stuff, man. This year, man.
shut down.
Trophies on the way to Arsenal, man. Love this.
We're going to shut down everyone, blood. Watch, blood.
Yeah,
You ain't going to be laughing at the end of the season, you pussy. So enjoy it now, blood.
You know what's crazy? You said this to me last season, and you said this to me the season before.
Blood. Yeah, watch,
you said this to me last season and the season before.
I didn't say it last season.
You said that.
I didn't say it last season. This season,
winning the trophy. So Arsenal fans, I'm just letting you lot know now. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the victory against Spurs. But this, you know what I'm saying? This ain't a prediction. This is a spoiler. You lot ain't winning any trophy this season. Just letting you lot know from now. I'm just letting you lot know from now.
You get me? He says, Beach West and had the body like God watching. Hashtag Timber. Real talk, blood. You know what I mean? He drops a psalm on Twitter. And then you get me, blood. Just proceeds to put man in spliffs, blood. It is what it is, bro. You get me? Sometimes the vicar's got to get violent, blood. You get me? Big up unathletic Madrid.
That's crazy.
He says, you would think Big Ange has turned into Big Minge the way they got touched up this Sunday. Love the pod. Unlucky Peanut Head. Even Man United got a W.
Big up unathletic, man. Big him up.
Big up unathletic again, blood. He said, Kingpin went from holding L's against Spider-Man to holding L's against Forest at home. Thoughts, Monts? No thoughts? Nah, okay. Cool.
No, bro, he ain't lying. He ain't lying.
He definitely ain't lying, blood. You get me? Big up man like Dom. He said, we conceded when Rice was on a red.
Still conceded. Just like how Flawless still won his game.
You get me? 10 men, blood. Hold that. Big up the Chelsea, man. He says, admitted people, Arsenal defense won that match. Certain man don't want to admit that, though, innit? You get me? But it
that and just Tottenham just being Tottenham, too. Absolutely.
No one disputed Arsenal's defense not winning you the game, bro. No one disputed.
As bad as Spurs are going forward, Arsenal defended very. We all know Arsenal's defense is quality, though. Them from
best in
That's
the
why
world.
even with the injuries, you can't write them off. Like the game plan was so easy to read for this game because you know
I don't think it was so easy. I just think that the early opportunities that Spurs had, I think they fluffed their lines. And the longer that game went on, Arsenal were always going to be the favorite because Arsenal's biggest strength when they have injuries, by the way, is those set pieces, whether it's in and around the box, whether it's a corner. And Tottenham's biggest weakness is literally set pieces. Bro, Vicario was flapping at corners. Even the bad corners that were getting swung in, Vicario was flapping at them.
He was shocked to come off his box at point, his line, at point.
Even when
the winning goal,
he was on
he was
Vicario.
shocked to step out, blood.
Whose job was it?
Like, yo, if I go out, that man there's gonna clark me, blood.
Bro, whose job of it was it to stand on Vicario? Eventually,
Benny Blanco.
Eventually, Ben White stopped. He didn't even stand on the
we knew because we had it wrapped. That's why.
Yeah.
Didn't you lot see on back again when I posted it on the gram and I posted the Ben White pulling at his flipping glove?
Yeah.
I posted it like 3 days ago, bro, because that's the plan, blood.
Yeah,
Ben White is a shithouse, blood, and he at corners, set pieces, especially corners, because you can get on the corner, you can get on the keeper at a corner, bro. He's just a terrorist, blood. I love it. I'm here for it. You get me? Big up man like Hooks, blood. Large up Hooks, fam. He says Virgil Van Delegate is funny. Big up Cho, blood. That Virgil Van Delegate. Man. Once you're done with that now, blood.
Cho way or no way. Let's go.
You're done once. Love United, hate the ops, my jigger. He says records broken by Big Ange. 3 back-to-back losses to Arsenal at home. First time since the 80s. 0 wins in 7 London derbies. 9 losses in 15 games. Spooky.
Yeah,
not spooky, Spursy.
It's not looking good for Ange. It's not. Like, I've seen a lot of Spurs fans have conversations with him as well in regards to Ange and what's going on. I understand it. I hear the noise, man. I hear it.
LJ, my brother. Big up your damn self, Chargy. He says, troops, don't let that pistachio nut Monts get away without being cooked after his team was flaring up like Katie Hopkins' nostrils. Don't worry, LJ. We got this. We got him, bro. Look who's next, blood. You understand? Look who is next on the agenda. Big up Triggs, my G. He says, big up the panel. Monts, I'm the guy in the shades that saw you in Carney and told you Don is a neek. Come on, you Gunners, and Loserpool should wall it.
Don't listen, man. Big up my guy Don, man. Listen,
Yeah,
you know
big
what I'm
up
saying?
Don.
Big up Don, man. You know what I'm saying?
Big up
Don.
Donny, you get
Don ain't
me?
no need, man. That's
You
fine,
understand?
bro. Big up yourself though, but yeah.
Big up Triggs as well.
He's
Ray,
so
Ray,
unwarranted.
Lord of his mercy. Aye,
Back.
this 16 out of 10 pussy all is back again, blood. There he is, blood. Here he is. Let's see what he's saying, man. He's saying complacency has been there for 2 years, and an inability to break down low blocks has been there for ages. Slot must solve these two issues quickly, or we won't progress. If he doesn't, then I have concerns, even about top 4. Wow.
It's just typical Ryan overreaction, yo. This is I'd love to say
according to Troops, we're done out here, so it's not overreacting.
yeah, but again, it depends on what your expectations are. Liverpool are going to finish in the top 4 without doubt. You're not.
Nah, you'll still get top 4.
There's not 4 sides.
We're done out here.
Nah, you'll still get top 4.
Like you lot pretty much in the same. I think you're in the same
Nah,
place.
you lot are
pretty much in the
third.
season.
Like you've got third covered. Like it's us and City, you, and then
Bro,
Villa.
I've said this
Haaland FC,
I've said this time and time
Let
again.
me tell you
bro.
something, blood.
And
If you
but you sat here and said I had no chest. You sat here and said I had no chest when I said that.
But this is the thing. If you slip, but then I can see you going to a Villa and losing, going to Newcastle and losing. I can see them going Anfield and maybe nicking a point, blood. So that might drag you into a race for top 4
because of one game.
Nottingham Forest, but it's more than one game, blood. You get me?
No, it was one.
Big
game.
up Elon, my brother. He says news. Tim Lewis has asked for Troops to be banned from the stadium. Kroenke said, "Keep your hair on. If you take the lad out of Walad, you get a wally."
Just good.
You see, Elon, he's different with it, blood. Big man thing.
That's crazy.
Biggest troll on the internet, blood. Absolute pussy. Big up Marco, my G. He says 6 first-team players out with injuries for Barca. No De Jong, Arujo. That's not new manager bounce. It's their system.
You got a good manager. He's a very good manager.
Yeah, I rate Flick. I would have taken Flick at Arsenal. Let's.
I would have taken about 100%.
Not downplaying Chelsea. Big up AD. He said, "Did Arn explain Forest's tactics after the game?" Everyone wants to know, blood. Did he address the tactics from the game? Montel, Mr. Run 'em out, blood. You get me, Mr. Big and Bad. You understand? More concerned with Martinelli than Cody Gakpo, than Darwin Núñez, than Diogo Jota, Connor Bradley, Diaz. Diaz, to be fair, was all right. You get me? Salah was absolute ghost. You get me? Pocketed. You know what I mean? Man was shooting like he was on a gun range, blood. It was just anywhere, bro. It was anywhere, blood. Anywhere, bro. Like, why you, bro, pass the ball, blood? You understand? Erratic behavior. You get me? Like, you know what I mean? Allison put in a splizzle. You get me? Absolute bong. I rate Allison though, innit? You get me? But that was a fantastic strike, bro. You get me? Let me give you some. Let me give you some stats, yeah.
That's what lost us the game. You reading the stats before on the Friday. I told you. No, hold on, Troops. I told you stop reading out these fucking stats about. I told him.
I watched this, blood. Yeah, Nottingham Forest secured their first away top flight win against Liverpool since February 1969, ending their 25-game winless run at Anfield in league competition. Nottingham Forest have won 4 consecutive away Premier League matches for the first time since March 1995. Indeed, their 4 previous away top flight wins came across a 40-game stretch. And finally, Liverpool have lost 2 of their last 5 Premier League games at Anfield, having lost just 1 of their previous 58 home league games prior to this run. No more Klopp to save you, blood. Understand me?
Somebody bring him 1,000 boiled eggs, please. Oh my days. Hey, 1,000 boiled eggs. He needs it today. Wesh. Match winner. Go get it. Go get your egg. Go get it.
I said in your own ground, bruv.
Go get your egg. Go get it.
It's crazy, bro.
That man was getting it. Yo, I never have not
This is
seen
what
that.
Anfield does to people, bro. It's crazy.
I seen that.
It's crazy.
They had one shot, I believe.
Yeah.
They scored from one shot. They had 0 XG. You lost
It's
to
a
a team
clinical troll.
that had
Yes.
0 XG. And you
Told us.
tried to talk about Martinelli, blood. Have some fucking shame, mate. Yeah? Have
What's-
some
what's
shame.
with Martinelli?
I said
Where's
Dansfield in
That
the
means,
chat.
bro, they didn't pose a
I said
threat.
Dance
Shout out
field.
to MR19. That's crazy.
Man, are calling me Montanelli.
I said
for holding
Dansfield.
L's. Man, are calling me
Dance
Montanelli.
field.
Huh?
I like that.
That
Dance
to me,
field is
blood.
fire.
You get me? What went wrong, bro? You understand? What went wrong, blood?
Bro, it's you know what? It doesn't really take too much to explain. It's just that we had a lot of possession and we didn't do anything with it. Similar to kind of what Spurs were doing in parts of the Arsenal game, but obviously Arsenal are a much more formidable side. Like we weren't effective in the final third. Even the attackers that came off the bench was bad. Salah stunk. Salah didn't stink. He stank. Like it was. Yeah. That's the worst I've seen Salah play for a couple of years now.
I
I'm
watched
not
the whole
gonna lie.
game. Because I had the game and then I had you on stream.
Well, if you said Virgil van Dijk had a bad game, you didn't watch the game.
Yeah, I'm
But-
trolling.
yeah, I know.
I'm just rattling you.
Are
And it's
you?
got you rattled clearly. You're mad.
Listen,
Your head's hot in it. Take
bro.
off your hat, blood.
Bro, no, listen. We're not gonna do all that. Just because
It's all
I mentioned,
steam busting through the
I
tap,
mentioned
blood.
Martinelli. I mentioned Martinelli.
I
and
like
you-
Flawless. Look at the steam, blood.
I mentioned Martinelli,
You
and
know
this
he's
guy said
sweating
goes
right
to
now.
Mark.
You know he wants to take off that
You know what I'm
jumper in
saying?
it. You know he's
I mentioned
sweating right now,
I mentioned Martinelli, and Troops head goes to Mark. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, yeah,
This is sweating right now, blood.
like, listen, man,
You know the sun is beating through that window right in front of him.
crazy, bro, crazy. These
guy's
Liverpool
an
man, look
idiot,
what they've
yo.
done to me, blood. Look what they've
This
done.
guy's
To
an
me.
idiot, yeah.
Look what they done to me, blood. It's crazy, fam.
This guy,
Crazy, bro. What these pricks have done to me.
this guy.
Hey, you're
I'll
done.
get to Bozo too.
Thank God Martinelli stunk up the gaff, because otherwise I'd be in the mud right now. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
no.
my days.
Genuinely, yeah, bro. Like just the front, just the attackers didn't attack. Even the, you know what I'm saying? It was even the
Was
bench
Roms
players
the
that came
bad
on.
lucky charm because he went to the stadium, innit? Maybe it was Roms.
Man was saying
I
it was
swear,
me because
I swear you man was together at Tottenham when you got dunked on.
We was.
Mhm.
But
Oh, yeah, I
man is
still got
saying
that
it was a. Do you know what's killing me? Man was saying, yeah, because I done my first Liverpool watch along. It's killing me. That's my first ever solo Liverpool watch along. Yeah, we go and lose 1-0 at home. It doesn't. I don't even know if I want to do one this week. I don't even know if
Nah,
I
you
want
need
to
to
do one
do one.
tomorrow.
Nah,
Don't
you
go
have to do
anywhere.
one.
Don't
Don't go
bottle
anywhere.
it, blood. Don't
You know what
be
I'm
like
saying?
Chris
Go
Michaelson
Milano.
and turn ghost, fam.
Like it's mad, but no. But generally speaking, in it, like the difference is that for me in a game like this, you probably got to score from a set piece. When it's not going right in front of goal in open play, you got to rise up and maybe score from a set piece and get your goal. How you got to get your goal. That's why, as I said, like the set piece training, that, as I said, speaking from an Arsenal perspective, is so good and so effective, and what gets you those points that could either maybe win you a title or just about miss out on the title. That's the difference. If we're gonna keep it a buck, like for me, the way they were defending every man behind the ball, it was so resolute. Like I think we just kind of ran out of ideas. I think don't get me wrong, first 20-30 minutes, I think that's probably where we should have scored. You know, when Diaz hits the post, I think Jota has to score from the McAllister cross with the outside of his boot. I think those are two opportunities where that should have been game done, early payout for the betting guys out there. And you know what I'm saying? But as the game went on, as I said, we ran out of ideas. I done said I'm tired of Szoboszlai. I'm tired of him. I'm done. Like I genuinely.
So what is
just
it,
tired of him.
Sabozo again?
No, he's not the one to solely to blame.
You
But
just
like,
didn't do enough.
because don't get me wrong, I'm on Salah for stinking up the gaff. I'm on Jota for stinking up the gaff. But these men have won, like these men have done the thing in so many games. So it's like, cool. If you man have an off day, it's down to at least some of the other players who haven't been performing as much recently to at least rise and give us a moment. Do you know what I'm saying? Diaz, I'm not going to be on so much because I feel like he was the best attacker out.
Yeah, that's what I said.
out of the five.
When Flawless said
Bro.
Diaz, I was like, to be fair, Diaz weren't that bad, blood.
Yeah, like Diaz weren't bad, but when I'm talking about a goal scoring midfielder, McAllister's thing is McAllister's not a goal scoring midfielder. He can get goals, but it's more of like he'll score a screamer every now and then. But that's about it. Like Gravenberch, who for me was the best player on the pitch, was playing pretty much as the deepest midfielder. He done what he could to get it to the final third. And do you know what I'm saying? My thing is that Szoboszlai is not, he's not shit in the sense that, oh, how did he become a footballer shit? Like, how did he even make it? He's not that type of shit. He's a different type of shit. He's the type of shit where he doesn't do anything. If I asked you, apart from the running and the frame and the stature, what does he do? No one here can tell me. Liverpool fans can't tell me. Rival fans can't tell me. No one tell me he's got.
I actually don't know what he does.
No one can
He
tell me.
helps to sell Liverpool shirts in Hungary.
I actually don't know what he is.
Bro,
I couldn't say like what's his position.
This guy is just a more attractive version of.
Don't he play
Jordan
striker
Henderson,
for his
bro.
country?
That's it. No, he plays 10. He plays 10 for his country. But bro,
When he playing false 9 in the world in the Euro,
he plays like 10/right attacking mid. It's a weird type of.
it was weird, bro. I was like, brother, this guy's the highest player forward. I swear he's like
bro,
fucking.
when I said this guy's a Hollister model, people weren't believing me, bro. I'm telling you right now, this guy's just a more attractive version of Henderson. And just work. Shout out to Lee Gunner. He does the snot thing and does this every moment, and he's not doing nothing with it. I dare him G up the
hair
crowd.
flick thing.
I dare this guy to try G up the crowd, bro. After wiping snot in your fucking hair. I'm tired of him because for me, with all this ability that people claim he's got, he's a runner and nothing more. He is Gallagher with chest hair. Stop gassing up. Even Gallagher bagged.
Shout out, Connor.
You're Atletico. You opened the scoring. Man broke the deadlock. Them man are struggling. This is what I mean. I'm not saying it's all on, and it's not all on Soboslai, but if he does he dribble well? No, I believe he chases his touch. Do you see him? You ever see him drop his shoulder and he chases his touch? The man tell me this, chases his touch. Man, we're telling
you got a point though. But when you said what does he do, I was actually thinking. I actually don't know what he's supposed to be. I'm not gonna lie.
Sit here and tell me
the shirt sells in Hungary.
He's one of the best pool strikers in the league. He doesn't shoot. So what does it matter? What does it matter?
Yeah, because for a man that's actually got a decent shot when he shoots, he doesn't actually pull the trigger a lot.
This is my thing. So he don't even shoot. He barely shoots. He's apparently a dead ball specialist, but Trent takes Trent. He doesn't.
Yeah, he's not on set pieces.
He's not on set pieces. And
So what the fuck, blood?
What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? And then if we're talking about passing, he's not got McAllister's passing range. He's not better than Gravenberch at passing. He's definitely not better than Trent at passing. So he doesn't even clear the top 3 passes in our team. I never see him spray it long. I see 5-yard passes, and that's about it. He just keeps it simple. It's giving me marvelous Nakamba vibes. Run and pass, run, tackle, pass, run, tackle, pass. That's what it's giving me. You know what I'm saying? Give me Ross Barkley. I'm taking Ross Barkley over this guy today. Give me Ross Barkley. I promise you, give me Ross Barkley. Give me Tielemans. Tielemans can't even run. He's got cement in his knees.
Never thought I'd hear Barkley to Liverpool.
At least his distribution. At least his distribution is top notch.
He can get on the ball and play. Yeah.
Off the ball, he's shocking, but on the ball, he's different.
Bro, I'm telling you. So for me, he doesn't like passing, dribbling, shooting. He doesn't do any of these things, even though he shoots or he doesn't shoot, and he don't take set pieces. So what the hell? What he wins his duels and runs around. Maybe we should, bro. What does that sound like to you, Gallagher? It sounded like marvelous Nakamba. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We should have gone for Onana. We should have gone for Onana.
Amadu's cold, you know.
Bro,
I was saying him as like if we got him and Moreno, I would have been.
You
like,
were linked to him actually. You were strongly linked to him at one point.
I was with getting him, but I wanted someone as well with him.
Yeah,
I would have taken Onana. I'm not gonna lie.
So, do you know what I'm saying? So for me, like a man was saying, Goretzka regen, bro. Goretzka actually
don't
like,
disrespect.
Like that's what I'm saying. Man was saying Goretzka regen,
Man
bro.
violated.
Goretzka actually does his fucking thing, bro. He's underrated. Like people were saying his knees have gone. We saw in the camps his knees ain't gone.
That tie when we played them just now last season,
he
absolutely killed it, bro. Rice couldn't handle it.
Rice
bro.
to the goal, he
violated it, bro. Oh man, away.
So for me, and so when I said to you, like Trey Nyoni is better than Soboslai, like, you man tried to kill me because of that.
People are actually asking for Trey to be brought into the side. Would you bring him into the side?
Of course. What, from
the start or off the bench? Because with me and Ethan, with me and Ethan, I'm saying 20 minutes off the bench, 70 minutes.
I'm telling you, because Curtis Jones isn't in favor,
Yeah, what's going on with Jones? Because Elliott's injured, no?
So that and this is what's annoying me.
And what I got for
I'll tell
Jericho?
you-
Because Jericho's my guy, you know. Curtis Jericho Jones, bro. That's my guy,
bro.
bro.
Curtis
Yeah,
for
guys,
me,
got the Jericho team going on, bro. That's my guy,
Yeah,
bro. I
X,
can't
X
lie.
called him Screech from Saved by the Bell. I was dying,
My
yo.
God.
He's got a
The
screech
thing
look
is-
still. I can't lie, but now you said it, yeah. It's
Yo,
because he was
X said it.
taller
It was
and
expressions.
skinny.
He said it.
Then yeah, I can see that still.
And
The
I
thing
rate
is-
him. I think he's a good player. I think he's a good
the
player.
thing is
Good
with
player.
Curtis Jones right now, yeah. The difference is that he's I think the manager doesn't trust Curtis Jones in the midfield because he holds onto the ball for too long. Klopp actually coached it out of him last season, where Curtis was actually the first name on the team sheet in midfield for us.
Yeah, Klopp
last
had
season.
him at like.
Yeah, like he was scoring goals, getting assists, dribbling. Like his thing, he's a cage baller. You know his thing. He's a cage baller, innit? That's his type of style. But since Slott's come in, he's kind of gone back to holding onto the ball for a long time again. And the one thing, I'm not really on the manager too much because I feel like, bro, if a team has 0 GA till the 65th minute, like I can't really look at the manager 100%.
Yeah, you gotta look at the
manager.
player.
Yeah, like so for me, like the one thing I'll criticize Slot on is if you're gonna put Trent in midfield, you can't put Jones in midfield at the same time because who's defending? Because the second Trent went in midfield, all of a sudden Forest started going, oh, hold on now. Forest, we can get something out of this game. It became let's play for a draw to let's nick a 1-0. You see what I'm saying? Conor Bradley got spun like a fucking Beyblade. So for all you Liverpool fans that were ready to get rid of Trent and keep Bradley, I hope this one's opened your eyes. I told you, Conor Bradley is no better at defensively than Trent. And for me, Trent has actually improved defensively over the last 6 months as well. He has improved because since he's been right back, we haven't conceded a goal. I'm not saying it's just because of him, but he's been part of the back line that's been very solid. And we were still very solid yesterday. But as soon as Slot changed the back line, the one adjustment he made in the back line, we conceded a goal. And you saw the signs. Cho went one-on-one with Bradley and spun him. Nothing happened. That was your warning. That was your warning. He went one-on-one again. He went down the outside, and by right, we should have conceded a penalty. That was 100% penalty for him. That's a penalty. Yeah, you got away with one. Yeah, Anfield tax, you got away with it. Just like how when Sabozlai booted the ball away, got away with it. Don't know how he's not.
Yeah, and he was on the yellow card
again. Absolutely shambolic refereeing. Should have had a red card. Yeah, I admit that for now. Then Toe gets a third time now. Third time, Toe is left 1v1 with him, spins him like a bitch, and then smacks it posting in. And you can see Alisson's doing this. Kanati's doing this because man know that it's 3 times in a row, bro. So for me, I know everyone has this opinion on Endo, but if you're gonna put Trent in midfield, you have to put someone defensive there. You can't bring on Curtis Jones and Trent in the midfield and then leave Gravenberch there when they're all essentially like this. Someone has to be here. Endo had to come on for me instead of Curtis Jones because
he's not in favor though, innit? So
yeah, I know, but bro, it's not every day. If you're gonna
did he try and get rid of him because now he's there?
Yeah, he did try to get rid. Yeah, because Marseille put in a bid for him for about 30 mil or something like that. But if you're gonna give Trent the free role in midfield, which he was doing, go put Endo on and let Gravenberch press up a little bit. So then you got a little. So it's not just one transition and we're in trouble every time there's a turnover. That's all it is. And I think hopefully he learns from that because again, Nunes, I'm not really gonna say too much on Nunes because man don't know what I think about Nunes, innit? Like man, like even when man's swinging for the ops, he misses, bro. You get it? So man don't know what I'm saying about Nunes, innit? Nunes and his team. Gakpo, I think he just forgot his boots at the Netherlands. Man's a different class swinger for the Netherlands, and he's just basic bitch when he comes to when he comes to Liverpool. But maybe Gakpo needs games like this. He needs to run the games. Yeah, so fair enough for Gakpo. But again, when he came on, I didn't really see him. Salah should have been the one to come off. I know he's the one to get the goal, but Diaz should have stayed on. Salah should have came off.
But you know what? Yeah, there's enough times I've been like, Saka should have come off,
and then he bags in it.
Yeah, so I get why
I hear that.
Kept him on because it's like, you know what? If that one chance drops, you want him to be there because you know 9 times out of 10 he's taking it. Even though he's playing bad, he's still got that capability to when it drops.
But the thing is, I think that's the difference between a little bit more experience in certain areas where I looked at Arteta and I think Arteta knew what type of game this was going to be and adapted. You see what I'm saying? And adapted. My prediction was 1-0 Arsenal simply because we have the information in front of us that Spurs aren't great in front of goal, but you have to just bide your time and the goal will come, especially with the set piece and stuff like that. I think Liverpool didn't bide our time, and I think we made a rash change too early because it was made at 60th minute. It was actually quite early to change. I mean, yes, if we didn't make the change and we still don't score, a lot of people probably sit here and go, "Oh, well, how can you sit there and not change it when it's not working?" But sometimes I do think in certain situations you have to bide your time because you can still turn the screw. Because when you do make certain changes, it can open you up. And especially when we made the changes, their manager's gone, "All right, Cho, Elanga, go warm up." See what I'm saying? And the transition became possible. So I think, listen, it's a screamer from Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think any other day that we beat them, but it's an embarrassing result simply because even if someone's going to drop points tomorrow between Arsenal and City, and it's going to be a positive for Liverpool should we win, but we could have been 3 points to the good in spite of that anyway. This is not a game. If you want to challenge for the title or win the title, you don't lose at Anfield. You don't lose at home, to Nottingham Forest. And that's just the bottom line. So when you man was saying, Mons, where's your chest for saying you're going to challenge for the league? This is why I said it's 3 games. There's a lot of football to be played. Let's judge the manager when you're playing Milan, then this person, then whoever we're playing in the champs after that, then this person, then Madrid. Then when you're going champs, prem.
He's got every shirt.
This guy got every
jerseys FC.
Yo, we can be talking about anything, and this guy will have Chelsea prop
So this is again, as I said, I'll do the hater rating and try and rattle troops, but at the end of the day, that's why I say we're not quite on the level of Arsenal or Man City, because Arsenal and City know what to do to get through games when they're not looking like they're dominating them in their usual selves. Because Man City were 1-0 down and we're getting pieced up for 40 minutes for anyone who actually watched the game. But guess what? Haaland done the thing, said no thank you, none of that. Let's go get that 3 points. Gabriel Rose, corner, set piece. And by the way, set pieces are it's not an accident for Arsenal, bro. That's not an accident.
We work on that. That's why we have
These man have been doing that. Gabriel has like how many goals from corners? Been doing that shit. So if I'm gonna not do the trolling thing, that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's why I still put us just below Arsenal, because for reasons like this, I think City or Arsenal they at least draw that game. If they're in that position and conceding, they at least draw, I think. Worst case scenario or win. So that's what it is, isn't it? Again, I do think it's a blip because I don't think the first 3 games are by fluke. Did international break play a role? Maybe, but it's Nottingham Forest at home, should be winning. I know they defended well and they're gonna want the credit, but that's just where I stand a bit, innit?
I hear it still.
And Shabazz like shit, so
yeah. You spun me with that Shabazz thing. I'm not gonna lie, yo. Now you actually asked like, what does he do? I'm like,
no, because my own fan base they crashed it on me when I said that Gavin Birch is better than him. I said Gavin Birch is better than him, but I said it when it wasn't popular though.
Yeah, I hear you. Now you are right. Like when it comes to those type of things, you are normally spot on. Like with your club, there's annoying and there's as much as of a troll you are, and you deserve the crashings. You are normally spot on when it comes to your team. When you criticize certain players, because you're criticizing them before, like you said, it becomes the popular thing. And now I think about it with Shabazz, like it's like I actually don't know what he excels.
No, but I want to be wrong. By the way, I want to be wrong.
Of course you do, because you're a Liverpool fan. Yeah, I get you.
Wrong.
Yeah,
you see it?
I hear you.
Yeah, sorry. Big up Ray.
Big up Ray. He says, I tried telling bums like Ram and Stroh that we are nowhere near winning a league and levels behind Arsenal and City. Grav our only good player.
See, this is why they keep kicking you out the group chat riders, because of stuff like that. Because there's a United Liverpool group chat that I'm in with when I do the United Liverpool show on the channel. And these man constantly kick Ryan out the group chat. Like I'll go in and be hella messages and I just see Ram remove Ryan, Stroh remove Ryan. Like these man's kicking him out the group chat.
2 more games like that from Salah, he's gonna run Tro prop again.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. Like it's a blip, it's a terrible result for Liverpool. This is me saying this. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
it's a bad result. It's a very bad result, but it doesn't change your season. It's not.
It's just
not
funny.
traumatic. Yeah, it's just funny. And we're gonna go over the top with it, yes, as rival fans, but it don't change the trajectory of your season. If you don't do something, you're not gonna look back and go, well, because we lost the 4. No, it's if you lose further games and the performances carry on. You know, probably beat Bournemouth on the weekend, and it's a whole different conversation. Yeah, you beat Bournemouth. When's the last time you lost 2 in a row at Anfield?
No,
boy,
well,
maybe that's another record that Slot's going for.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, if Slot does that,
really want
then
I don't really want to.
Don't worry, Kepa will be back in goal.
Genuinely, I'm not looking at. I'm looking at Milan first, innit? I do the one game. I'm looking at Milan.
I get you.
Champions League, where you can get an injury, not trying to touch wood in it, but like
Yeah,
Champions League in the middle of the week. Like Arsenal fans, like some of them are looking at City, bro. You gotta look at Atlanta, bro.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Did
Look
anyone
how-
see Lookman's assist? Did anyone see Lookman's assist on the weekend?
Nah, I didn't watch it. It was a
Anyone
bad
see
assist.
that? Bro, he done the Burkamp touch. He done the Burkamp touch round the player,
Let me
beat
have a
another
look.
player, in swinger, and I don't know who scored the goal, headed it. Anyone who saw Lookman's goal, Lookman's assist on the weekend was
Oh, that touch is nutty, bro. That's
you see
crazy.
it? You see it just now?
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
Broski.
And the cross.
Oh, bro. He's cold, in it. Like he's doing. I'm happy he's doing this thing, by the way, especially after.
Yeah, when he was linked with
Yeah,
us
happy,
at
bro.
the end of the window, and I was
I
saying
remember.
that I'd take Lookman, bro, and people laughed at me, and
Bro,
hopefully he don't dunk on us, bro.
He took the piss of that assist. You know, when you watch it, please watch it. He took the piss of that assist, bro.
Big up Ray again, my G. He says Slot should play 4 attackers against low block teams in a kind of 4-2-4. Play Gakpo as a second striker. He can fill in as a third midfielder when needed. Nunes is the dumbest striker I've ever seen.
Gakpo central. Ain't Gakpo better out wide? Have you
That's
not
what I
established
thought
this?
from the left, no?
Main barrel,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
left
think
wing.
it's because of Diaz's form. It's like difficult to give Gakpo the run of games at left
Yeah.
wing. It's a
Does
weird
he
one.
deserve a run of games?
He did no. Don't get me wrong. If anyone was to start the season, it actually should have been Gakpo to just start the season because of his Euro form. But then everyone was kind of like, oh, why did Diaz start the season? But then look how Diaz has started the season. So it's like you can't even crash it on Diaz now, or Slot for choosing Diaz when Diaz is working. So I just think if Diaz has a few bad games in a row, don't wait too long and play Gakpo straight away just because of his form in the Euros. I think he still deserves that, personally.
Fair play. Fair play. Flawless. Obviously, your side bitch got smoked. You get me?
Yeah,
But-
we don't need to start. Why do we need to start a section with that? Southampton, Manchester United.
Yeah,
This
because
guy.
we have to just
Tottenham
we have to
slander.
we have to just get me. We have to just get that out in the open. You
Part
get
of the
me?
game, innit?
Get me? Have to get that in. You understand? But I do have some stats for you, blood. You understand? I
Go
think
on.
you'll like these. I think you'll like these stats
Oh,
as well.
first time ever. This is a back
Yeah,
again.
blood. They're the first time for everything, blood. You get me? Man United have now recorded 30 Premier League wins against Southampton. They're the 6th side they've beaten as many times in the competition after Everton, Villa, Tottenham, West Ham, and Newcastle. Man United's 9 successive victories away to newly promoted sides in the Premier League is the second longest run in the competition's history, only behind Chelsea between October 2002 and November 2008, which was 21. And Southampton have lost each of their opening 4 Premier League games this season. 4 of the last 5 sides to do so in the top flight have been newly promoted, as many as in the previous 31 occasions. Now, you like a good performance, blood. You get me? Onana with the penalty save. Ahmad balling out, blood. You get me? Let's just say it as it is, blood. You understand?
Absolutely.
One of the players of the weekend, in my opinion. Marcus Rashford got himself a goal. Actually had a shot, blood. You
He's
get me?
taking shots. Let's
And
go.
he got more confident after the goal, blood. You get me? You saw the confidence got come into his game. We saw clips that he was training during the international break with like a personal trainer, and it looks like, you get me? It worked, blood. You understand? Matthias de Ligt getting a goal, his first ever goal for United. Garnacho getting a goal. What are you lot saying with United? Because I'm so confused with your team, blood.
In sense of what? When you say confused, right? What are you confused about?
Like, you're just so hot and cold.
It's not, but we're so hot and cold because where do you have us finishing the season? 6th, 7th, 8th?
I have you 7th, but
There we go then.
But when like you have all the players fit and
Yeah.
available, I think that you could go on a little run
Yeah, because we
and
definitely
maybe
capable of
get
going
yourself
on.
into the 6th position.
Yeah.
Not like, you know me, top 4 or none of that, but maybe maybe you can sneak into the Europa League race.
Yeah, and there is talent there that is on show, like without doubt. That's why I say, as bad as I think these players are, they're not as bad as they've shown. And we've shown that already this season. Against Southampton, did we start off well? No, but we actually for the first time in a long time, the momentum was with the other side, with the opposition, and we weathered the storm. And this ties back into what I've been saying from the start of the season is defensively we've improved. But because it's Manchester United, people are always going to over-exaggerate it and go over the top. Our own fans are going to do that because they're emotional because we've lost. In talking about the Liverpool game, and the rival fans are going to go over the top as well. And because it was the game we lost to Liverpool in the manner, people act like we'd played like that and defended like that the entire season. That's not the case. I said this all season long. The one thing we have done is improve defensively, and it's shown against Southampton. Yes, it is Southampton. Yes, they are not the best opposition. They are a championship side. They'll probably get relegated. However, I watched Manchester United, and we all did last season, struggle against everyone. We watched us struggle in the FA Cup against the championship side in Coventry. We watched us struggle against, I think they were League One, League Two, Newport County, also in the FA Cup.
I think they're
League Two.
Yeah, League Two.
Yeah, I think they're League Two. So, like, we can only play who's in front of us, and we played well. Again, whether the first 20 minutes, we could say they was the best side. Onana played fantastic, even outside of the penalty save. Played very, very well. The only poor player from a defensive standpoint was the young winger was giving him trouble. But once we weathered that storm, I think after the rebound from the penalty, they had one shot like on target for the rest of the game. So we shut them down defensively, and offensively, we was on point. My only criticism in this game is we scored 3 goals and we should have scored more. But we were very, very good. You mentioned Diallo. Diallo's just of a certain quality that he's always going to perform well. Xerxes, outside of not scoring a couple goals, linking up the play well. Rashford, good goal. I know people trying to criticize Ramsdale for it. It clipped the post and went in. Very, very good shot. Still want to see more from him. I was concerned. People in my chat was talking about it, and I'm sure there was many more conversations about the Maino Eriksen in midfield because we didn't know who was going to play. And I was concerned about it, but it worked out well. Eriksen, for all his mobility deficiencies, technically he's fine. Always been so. And once he's got times to play, he's going to keep the ball ticking. Maino was also fine as well. The lit you already mentioned has been good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Maino was fine.
Mainly first 35.
I think first 35 was getting the runaround.
But again,
yeah, he got spun a couple times, blood.
But
I'm not gonna. You see, corn on a cob, corn on a cobby.
But that's what I said in regards to what did I say at the very start? What did I say? What did I say,
bro? What
did I say at the very corn on the cob's fire, by the way. What did I say? Corn on the cob is fire.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Corn on the cob is fire. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's fire.
Hey, Okachuku had him in a headlock first 30 minutes.
But the thing is, I said it.
Then he got out the headlock.
No, I said it at the start though.
He was struggling like.
The momentum was with him, but he fought back.
You know when you grabbed him again? I come here, blood, and then he was like, "Come off me, man."
Yeah, exactly. He fought back, and then what did he do for the rest of the game? Exactly, he did nothing for the rest of the game. He did nothing for the. And I said that at the very start is the momentum was with Southampton. I said that first.
I think that missed penalty obviously changed the game because your goals came against the run of play. But I think with Southampton, the way I still think you just have this thing of making teams look good. It's just so weird. It's so weird. I think you done what second half he was good. I think second half he was good, and I really like Xerxes in it. Like you can call him Squirtsy and stuff like that in front of goal, but his all-round gameplay is actually like. By the way, I remember, I've been saying about Xerxes' all-round gameplay, like from
Xerxes played. Yeah, Xerxes played well.
He's someone that I wanted to sign for Liverpool, but again, in front of goal, I think in front of goal, yeah, cool. It needs work in it. As long as the wingers are chipping in, you shouldn't have a massive issue. Big. I still think again, good 3-0 win, but I still think that first half is cause.
So they won the first half. It was like it was the first 20 minutes, and we weathered the storm. Like what are we talking about here? We've weathered the storm, but again, because it's Manchester, this is exactly what I'm talking about. The over exaggeration. Yes,
it's good as Southampton. Yeah,
Southampton. That's why people ain't really like respecting the whole weather the storm talk.
But the thing is, if Southampton peppered us, then it would be all hail Southampton, Manchester United, or woeful. You can't have it both ways. You can't have.
I didn't say they peppered you all game.
No. They didn't. They didn't. No. Hear what I'm saying. I never said they peppered us the whole game. I said if they did. If Southampton would have peppered us in that first 20 minutes and had 10 shots, and De Ligt and Martinez are having to scramble around and all these things, that would be the topic. That would be the topic of conversation.
That was the first.
We can't do that. No, they didn't scramble around. How many shots did they have in that first?
De Ligt had to clear off the line. Basically cleared off the line. One was putting off safe. Bro,
One.
who's that low sock? Who's that low socks? You the one
Yeah,
that looks like
and
Grealish?
this, hey, to
He
the
was,
chat.
bro.
Because
He was
Monts
fucking up Darlow.
Again, you missed this. I literally said this, but you weren't here when I said this. I literally said everything you said. That's the third thing you've said that I've said already beforehand.
Right,
And this is what I'm talking about, people. The over-exaggeration when it comes to Manchester United. Onana didn't make save after save. Did the young winger play well against Dalot? Yes, I stated that. Dalot was our only terrible player from a defensive standpoint in that first 20 minutes. And United fans hear what I'm saying. See how months is going on now? This is social media in a nutshell with Manchester United. We weren't scrambling around. We weren't scrambling. Dalit made one clearance off the line, and Onana, every save that Onana made, apart from the penalty save, you would expect him to make. So what are we talking about here? Comfy. Was the momentum? Was Tyler Dibbin? The momentum. The momentum. I agree with you though. Like I said, 3 things you've said since coming back, I already stated. I already stated about that, about Southampton being in the ascendancy, about us not being the best, about us weathering the storm, Dalot not being the best. But in regards to the saves, Onana made no world-class saves. The only good save he made...
He didn't make world-class saves. He's
okay,
not a world-class
so
keeper.
yeah, he's not. But just because you're a world-class keeper, just because you're not a world-class keeper don't mean you can't make world-class saves.
Yeah, but...
What are we talking about here? Yeah, Onana is shit. What are we talking? Onana is shit. Of course, 100%.
So for him, it's a world-class save. But I'm saying
it's not a world-class save.
I'm just saying that for me. I don't want to home in too much on the first 35 minutes. But for me, you was on ropes until they missed the penalty. For me, you was on ropes.
Yeah, but again. Agreement. Yeah, I said the momentum was with them, but were we scrambling around? No, we wasn't.
No,
momentum can be with the team, but you're not scrambling defensively.
I just think it was a thing where you couldn't beat the press.
We weren't good.
And then once you scored, you settled down, and the game was comfortable.
But that's what you're supposed to do. Like, what did you just praise City and Arsenal for when it's going against them? You weather the storm. And we're not of those two, the level of those two teams. But when
I just said corner on the Cobby, bro. This was like because I said corner on the Cobby, bro. That's what I said.
No, it's not that.
I said corner on the Cobby.
No, it's not that. It's nothing to do with that. It's the fact that you said 3 things that I already stated. And this
but I wasn't there. I was off mic.
Yeah, because I know the game. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and lie on Manchester United, but I'm not gonna hear though. I ignore it on social media. I'm not ignoring it when I'm on live stream. Any over exaggeration on my team, I'm not having no over exaggeration of it. Like, we were scrambling around. No, we wasn't scrambling around. Over exaggeration.
Again, that's one thing we'll slightly disagree about. I feel like you was on ropes for the first 35
minutes.
It's okay. You won 3-0. It's okay.
I agree. No. But again, that's the difference. Being on the ropes and scrambling around are not the same thing. Let's not do that. We're all smart here. We're all intelligent individuals. It's not semantics. It's not the same thing. Being on the ropes, because that comes from boxing. Being on the ropes and scrambling around are not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? In your mind, maybe. Ask anybody else. Ask any of the man on the panel. Ask anybody in the chat. They're not the same thing. So let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't kid a kidder. Being on the ropes and scrambling around are 2 separate things. You mentioned one incident. What are we talking about here? Exactly. On the ropes and jelly legs, facts. Scrambling around is jelly legs. That's when you actually get clipped in a boxing match. If you're on ropes, you're just.
So we agree. So this whole time we agree. It's just because I said corner on the Cobby.
No, it's not that. We don't agree. You know what I'm saying? We don't agree. On the ropes, and again, you're not even listening now. On the ropes, I don't know.
So what would you describe the 30 minutes as?
On the rope, weathering the storm. On the ropes, I agree with that. But scrambling around,
I said on the rope.
No, you said scrambling around.
So it's not last ditch.
Yeah, it's not last ditch scrambling around. That's what you said. That's what you initially said. That's my issue.
But to me, listen.
Again, to me,
whatever word you want to use.
Exactly, to me. Yeah, to me. You know whatever you want to say, In my opinion, you was on the ropes. In my opinion, you was on the ropes for 30 minutes. I agree with that.
You agree with that, so let's move on.
I agree with that, but you didn't say that at first. And if I didn't pull you up on that, you would have carried on. Oh, you man was scrambling. No, you weren't scrambling around.
I would have carried on. I just said, bro. That's what I would have ended with, bro.
And people act like Flawless don't defend his club.
I'm not
watching this.
I've just got Flawless to protect Man United, bro. I've won already.
I'm just not hearing that. You know what I'm saying? And I always will. If I'm in agreement, no, I'm just fair with my assessment of Manchester United, which people are. I'm fair, I'm balanced with it. I'm not going to hear the over-the-top criticism. I'm not going to hear the over-the-top praise. On the ropes, cool. I literally said that as you was gone. We weathered the storm for the first 20-25 minutes. I'm actually happy about that because I've watched my team consistently over the past all last season not weather storms. I've watched us give up in games. I've watched us get peppered and never come back from the momentum not being with us, so to speak. But what we did was on point. And then we scored 3 goals. Should have scored more. Like I'm saying, Maino was fine. And I was discussing this yesterday. Shout out to Saeed. I was on his channel. I see with Maino, there's no balance. If he's not 9, 10 out of 10, he's terrible. Like Maino was fine in the game. Maino was absolutely, I have no issues with him in the game. Adding the fact as well, you're not in the best predicament. Adding the fact as well, you're also playing out of position. Cool. No issue with Maino whatsoever. But we should have scored more. That's my only criticism.
One thing I would say is that the second Casemiro got dropped, I said, you man are going to win, you know. I immediately slapped you on my bet builder. Immediately. The second I saw the lineup, I changed it. Because for me, Casemiro is the form he's in, because some people don't want to say he's actually crap now. I think he's actually crap. The form he's in, just to appease people, it's what's letting you lot down in build-up. And it's letting you lot down in mobility as well.
It's costing
and at
you
least
big
with,
goals and big games.
Yeah,
big
and at least with Eriksen, yes, as you said, he's got the mobility problems, but you've got the ability to play and to slow a game down and try. As long as the defenders defend, you can weather the storm a certain way that's not going to lose you a game. You know what I'm saying? So that's yeah.
I hear that, but that's also on Cass. Because I don't think Cass is crap.
Sub Sancho. Let's
go.
go.
I was concerned about those two in there because of the mobility, but Cass is being asked to. Cass shouldn't be doing the job he's being asked to do. Should he be performing better? Yes, but he should. But that ties into management. That ties into tactics, etc. Because I don't want to see.
He's been playing like Cass from never a foul.
I don't want to. I don't want to see.
Cass is hold on. Cass
is a baller. Cass is a baller. Cass is a baller. Don't do that.
Shout out to Cass still.
That ball hold strays quickly.
Yeah, but yeah, Eriksen Maino, I don't want to see going forward. But for that game, yeah, is when it's a game when the team allow you to play, which they did eventually, and we were, like I said, weathered the storm. It worked, but do I want to see that going forward? No. And I rate Maino and I actually rate Eriksen, but do I want to see them together as a pairing? Absolutely not. No, I don't think that is something going forward. I think he just played it because Casemiro's in bad form and didn't want to start Agate, who also got on the pitch and played well too. So, but the game was dead by the time he got on. And even Casemiro, when he got on, was fine. The ball he played to Delo for the third goal for Garnacho was quality. So I'm not really too concerned about the Casemiro's individual form either. It's more so the manager. But if we play like that, again, defensively, that's where we're at. If we're going to do anything this season, I've said it on this pod from the start of the season, I say, if we're going to do anything this season, it's going to come from a defensive standpoint. And we defended well. Defended well in that game and defended well in the Brighton game for most parts and defended well in the Fulham game for most parts. Liverpool was the blip. But because that's the big game and all eyes on it, people are going to take that game and make it look as if it's all the games as well. We've improved defensively. Now, do we still have our issues? Yes, Ten Hag's still in charge as well. Major issue, but overall 3-0 win. I'm for it.
We got Love United, hate the ops. He said, Monts is a waffler. I'll be real. Liverpool scrambled around first half versus Ipswich and won that game. Second half, we had a tough 35 minutes versus Saints, but won our game.
No.
Yo, language. Let me reply to that. Let me reply to that. Go on. Do you know what? This is when people do the victim. Don't criticize my team, victim. Love United head ups. You're my guy. But when we had that first half versus Ipswich, no one even cared that we won the game. Everyone spoke about the first half. No one gave a dash about the fact that we got our 3 points.
Because the expectation's higher for you. Don't do that.
It's
the expectation. Don't do that. Yeah, the expectation is higher.
Your expectations is to at least be better than Southampton away from home.
Yeah, I know it is, but no. But we're not doing that. Don't do that stuff. Don't do that. It's not the same shit. Don't do a false equivalency. The expectation for Liverpool currently right now, of course it is. It's a false equivalency. The expectation for Liverpool overall is higher than it is for Manchester United.
That's not my argument. That's not my argument.
You're changing the argument.
What's the argument?
No, that's not my argument. That's not my argument. Let me land. My argument is not that Liverpool and United have the same expectations. That's not the argument. The argument is that Liverpool expectations was obviously to be more imposing on Ipswich rather than having the first half that we did. And Man United's expectation was to at least not let Southampton impose themselves because Southampton are relegation candidates. Even though we're not on the same level, two things can be true.
Ipswich are also relegation candidates.
Exactly. So, but that's my point. That's my point. Liverpool should be better and shouldn't have let Ipswich impose themselves, and so should United. We don't have to be on the same level to not let relegation teams impose their style on us in the first half.
Yeah, but yours won for, like I said, yours was longer. You originally, I am true. Originally, what you just said there,
they created more opportunities. Southampton created more opportunities than Ipswich created against us. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I know they did. I never said they didn't. Where did them words leave my mouth? I never said. See, now you arguing stuff I never said. The point I'm making is that you literally just stated that. What was the bar you said about? Now
We was on the
I've
road
lost
for
my
30
train of
minutes.
thought. Nah,
No, but-
even a being up. No, you lot won the game and nobody cared because your expectation overall is higher because of
Yeah.
where you're at. You can't
Exactly.
sit here and say day in, day out on your platform and everyone's platform how bad Manchester United are and this, that, and the third, and then expect people to view Manchester United and Liverpool at the same level. No, it don't
That's
work
not
like
what
that.
United. Okay, but now you're putting words in my mouth. No
You
one said.
tried that.
Why would I ever think Man United and Liverpool on the same level?
So, but
You
that's
don't-
why that's what you are by saying that. You said you literally said you literally said we won the game and nobody cared. You playing the victim.
No. So I'm saying it's. But I'm saying from the
supposed to.
because of the
Yeah.
super chat. Because
Mhm.
of the super chat, you
Mhm.
can't sit there and look at Liverpool and go, "Oh, your first 30, 45 minutes, or your first half."
Yours
against
was longer
Ipswich
as well.
Was
And yours was in the whole half. Yours was the whole half.
yeah, but
Let's
yours
just
was
clarify
worse.
that.
Okay, well, yours was worse. So it doesn't matter.
Cool.
My point is that, bro, if with Ipswich, they're nowhere near. They shouldn't be imposing a style on Liverpool. It shouldn't happen. I understand that, but the same shouldn't happen with Man United. We don't have to be at the same level for championship teams to have imposed their style in any way for more than half an hour.
I
The
agree
two
with
things
that.
can be true.
I,
Do you see what I'm
that's
saying?
not what I'm
And
disputing.
that's my point. That's my reply to the super chat. That's my point.
I agree with that. But like I said, the point I'm rebuttaling is we won the game and nobody cared because you're Liverpool. That's why. The expectation is high for you. So therefore, the criticism is more stern.
So why do I want me to sit here and care about Man United's win over Southampton when they got imposed on?
Man, nobody wanted you to care.
Why?
You said they were. Who said they wanted you to care?
I'm replying to the super chat.
No
not
one
you.
said you wanted to care.
Super
But
chat.
yeah, he didn't say. I speak for Love United hate ups. He said he don't want you to care.
He said Liverpool scrambled around in the first half. He's used Liverpool as a reference. So if you're going to use Liverpool as a reference, then that doesn't make sense because when we won, no one gave a shit. Rightly so. And with United, it should be the same thing. We don't have to be the same level for that.
And who didn't care? Like you lot got you lot. It's not a praise thing. You know what I'm saying? You lot got.
No,
Like,
I hear it.
Liverpool
I didn't say you was gunning for praise though. I've never said you was gunning for praise.
No, I know that. You know what I'm
Super
saying?
chats didn't make, that super chat just didn't make too much sense to me.
No, I understand what he's saying here. I get what he's saying here. But big up Love United hate ups.
Lewis.
Main event time. Let's go.
This guy's a dick. Yeah.
Chelsea got the win, 1-0 away from home. It was a close game, blood. You get me? Bournemouth had 19 shots, blood. That's crazy. 7 on target. You understand? Chelsea.
Oh, they were spamming long shots all game. I was saying it's because they've been training with Kepa for the last week or two. They got confident. Thanks, man.
This guy's an idiot. Yo.
Chelsea only had 3 shots on target, but one of them managed to be the winning goal. You understand? I got some stats for your Clark, blood. You'll like them, blood, because obviously you won, so these are good stats. Chelsea have won 4 consecutive Premier League away games for the first time since April 2022 under Tommy T. Chelsea have kept their first clean sheet away from home in the Premier League in 18 such games. Since a 2-0 victory against Fulham in 2023 October, while they last had an away league game. While they last had an away league game with less than 2 goals in the match in 2023 against Bournemouth. And there were 14 yellow cards shown in this match. 6 for Bournemouth, 8 for Chelsea. The most ever issued in a single Premier League game.
Anthony Taylor
moving. Yeah, I watched the game. He was moving absolutely mad with the yellow cards, bro. You get me?
Bro, I'm getting sick of him refereeing our matches because, like, I've actually seen some stats on it, and it's genuinely deliberate. There are some referees who haven't reffed us since 2023. There's some referees who've had 2 matches refereeing Chelsea in the last year. Anthony Taylor's had like 3 of our last 5 games. He's had our first 3 home games in the last 3 seasons. I think he's had our last 2 home games of the season back to back.
Bro.
Like, it's deliberate. It's genuinely deliberate because they know controversy comes whenever Anthony Taylor's refereeing Chelsea matches. But thankfully, this wasn't really the sort of game where we even needed to focus too much on the referee. Be it whether we won, be it whether we draw, whatever. First off, I thought our biggest issue was like that there was a giant gap between the midfield and the attack, and we couldn't progress the ball to save our lives. Obviously, Bournemouth spamming long shots and everything, but like there wasn't really anything that worried me except our own mistakes. Defensively, there was just a couple bozo moments left, right, and centre, but we were kind of being held on by Levi Colwill in the midfield. Disassi at right back, that has to be the last game I see that. Like, play Fofana at right back, play Akipong or whatever the academy grad is, go play him at right back for all I care. Find an under 18.
Disassi, because him and Badiashile, they looked all right last year, but this year it's like they fell off a cliff, blood. It is literally disaster.
See, Disassi's he's only played at right back for us, so I'm not even writing him off as a defender. It's just, don't play him at right back anymore. Even with the injuries, I understand, cool, we've tried it don't work. We tried it twice, and it didn't look good. The end. So do it again. That guy, he is so lost in transition. Man is jogging back, and it's probably him at full speed. We don't need it. So just play him in the centre, or just don't play him at all. Badiashile, God bless him. He used to be fucking class for us. I don't know what the hell happened to that brother. But that game was literally just a tweak in tactics and just better personnel in the second half. We brought on Jadon Sancho, and instantly we were creating a lot more off the left. Everything just started being played off the left, where in the first half we were just trying to make stuff off the right. And nobody was really playing well. Even Palmer wasn't really that good. Noni wasn't great. Jackson wasn't great. Neto, I still don't think
to Bournemouth though, because I think Bournemouth actually played again. It was one of those
Bournemouth had them on the rope at points, blood.
Yeah, defo. But it also came down partly to us.
Against big teams, when you miss a penalty, against a bigger side.
I blame Trey, blood, because when he got the penalty, Trey said he's gonna miss.
Yeah, he looked like he was gonna miss though. He didn't.
No. Before, as soon as they got the penalty, Trey was like, he's gonna miss. And then when I saw the player, he looked terrified. In my head, I was like, he's gonna miss.
Palmer was in his ear the whole thing.
And to be fair, the one thing I would say,
like 3 times he was coming up to him saying, "Also,
Lewis, I don't think that was a brilliant save.
It was a good save, you know.
Like, that's not a penalty.
It wasn't a bad penalty. That's the thing.
Yeah, that was not a bad penalty. Like, if you look, it's the tip, and it's bro, that was a brilliant save, innit? For anyone that would blame him for the keeper, he definitely made up for it. If anyone blame the keeper.
No, if anything for the penalty, it was more for Fofana.
Yeah,
I don't know what he was trying to do with that back pass. He put Sanchez in danger. Sanchez arguably could have won man of the match. It's only because of Sancho's cameo they didn't go near it. But yeah, like Sanchez really looks like it's starting to become form with him, because this is the 3rd game in a row where he's not made any issues. Maybe he's actually starting to make the number 1 his own. We have to still see, early days and all of that, but it's the first time I'm actually seeing a decent run of form for him, so just genuinely keep it up. But it was mainly about the substitutes. Like, we take the Sassy off, thank God. We're a little bit more better defensively. Tosin comes on, he has a good cameo. Sancho, like, this guy's short passing and decision making. All I need him to do is to just keep doing that, because he didn't put a foot wrong. I was saying on my reviews after, I haven't seen left-wing performances like that since the Great Eden was at this football club. Just keep replicating it. Keep replicating those cameos, because the passing was good. The way to passing was good. The decision making, the 1v1s. I genuinely couldn't ask for more from his performance other than a goal. He just has to keep replicating it. And Kunku came on, bagged a goal. Typical. Good to see him get something off the bench as well. Felix wasn't good. It was another bad cameo from him, but it was genuinely just about the subs and a little tweak in game management. And that was the difference between both sides.
Neto as well. He never had the best game.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's just him being more comfortable on the right hand side.
I said to you, blood, when Monts was like, he could play on the left, and if he goes to Arsenal, he'll start over Martin Kelly. Bro, he's better on the right, bro. I told man this from time.
Who are we talking about?
Neto. Even
right.
then, though, I feel like we don't really play a lot on the left-hand side, regardless, because you got the likes of Palmer, you got the likes of Noni. Like, we usually play right side heavy anyway.
Because I'm trying to say Noni.
I think Neto's just a slow burner.
Mix the blood clot shit blood. Wouldn't Neto be a better option than Noni at right wing?
Yes, he will, because Madueke is woeful.
Exactly. So why the fuck is Madueke getting this?
I don't know, because
Madueke, I think he's in form, bro. Like, believe it or not, he's in 4 minutes. So if he's in form, I hear it. He is in form right now, bro. You know me, I'm not Chelsea's biggest fan. I don't think Madueke is that great.
Did he play well against Palace?
He's in good form right now.
Did he play well against Palace?
Yeah, he played well first half, struggled after the equaliser when they dropped back.
Okay, first. I didn't watch that.
And
game, so I'm
obviously
asking.
Wolves was good and all of that.
I just
That's
think
why I
with
can't
Neto
really...
and Sancho
Oh.
and Palmer, you should not really be playing out wide. But go on, as you were going, fam.
See, I like that we even have this sort of selection headache personally. Like,
Must be
this is
nice.
actually a good thing. Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've got in the world the last 2 years, but I don't know with Noni because he weren't good against Bournemouth. He weren't good second half against Palace, but he has turned the corner this season. So headaches, he'll get his opportunity somewhere, like probably Conference League or something. If not, the biggest question is just like I don't know if he'll play on the left. So if all Sancho has to do is keep replicating those performances, he's going to make it his. But even then, that's good competition. You got Neto, you got what's his name, Sancho, all competing on the left hand side. Palmer and what's his name, Noni on the right too. So I don't know. It's just the whole attack didn't really turn up until the second half. That was it.
When's Nkunku gonna get the jump on Jackson? Because this guy just, you get me, just keeps missing chance after chance after chance, and then Nkunku just comes on and just bags.
Jackson
Is he gonna be your impact player and Jackson's going to be your starter?
Jackson offers more, bro. Like it's like Nkunku when he plays up top is more isolated in the Premier League. Anyways, he gets isolated. You can't utilize him. Jackson, as crappy as in front of goal, he offers a lot off the ball. I don't know, innit? That's my opinion.
What are we saying, that Jackson is the Black Havertz with less goals?
Yeah.
And tech.
No. He's got more goals. Let's not do that.
Yeah,
he's not the Black Havertz because at least he offers more running in behind us. So we're not doing that with Havertz.
And he won 65 million.
We are not doing Havertz proper. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you hating on Kai, bro?
I'm not hating. It's no hating on Kai.
We didn't even bring him up. We didn't bring him up.
Fend for yourself on this one.
Good job, yeah. That you lot won them games that you won. Good job, you lot beat Spurs. Good job, you lot beat Villa. But if you didn't win those two games, we'd be having conversations about his performances because he did next to nothing in both those games.
And also, Jackson has more goals in one full season than Havertz had in any full season for Chelsea.
No service. I've said this about Havertz.
No, he had the second most big chances missed in his last full season at Chelsea. Let's not do that.
No, I'm saying at Arsenal. I'm saying in the game at Villa and the game against Tottenham, he didn't have no opportunity that Havertz got. He good header. Vicario saved it. That's the one chance he got.
He got the one chance. But we're talking about after.
Odegaard's not there. Yeah, Martin Wizardry Odegaard is not there. Then the sat nav has been left at home, blood.
The point I'm making is
you have to go on the road and start using Google Maps.
Yes, 100%.
It is what it is, blood.
Muntz had a great point when he talks about for all Jackson's limitations in front of goal.
He offers
more running channels.
Running the channels. He's better at holding up the ball.
He's better on the ball.
Havertz is better on the ball than Jackson, blood.
He's just left-footed and he's just
fight your own battles. Fight your own battle.
Have you seen?
I wanna.
No.
Man said I'm Havertz Defense League.
Bro, just focus on him being more physical and just leave it there, bro. Like, come on, let's not do that.
Blood, Havertz makes our front line work, blood. Havertz and Saka are our most dangerous players in the
because he's a focal point to hold up the ball. So let's just focus on his strength. So focus on his strength and let's leave it like that. Not an on the ball thing. Let's no.
You understand? Doesn't miss 10 sitters a game.
Yeah, the point that
Havertz doesn't miss 10 sitters a game.
I'm picking Havertz over Jackson.
Kai Havertz doesn't miss 10 sitters a game.
I'm all day. Havertz over Jackson all day.
That's a mid-off.
It's not a fucking world-class battle. I'm picking Havertz over. You can put Højlund in there, you dickhead.
Not a world-class battle, but Jackson is clear of Havertz.
Do you want Højlund? I don't want Højlund.
Out of all of us, you fucking
I don't want Højlund. Hey, we got Xerxes. We got Xerxes. You better than both of them.
You got the biggest one.
We got Xerxes, but we move. We weren't even to talk about that because you better than both. The point I'm making about Havertz. We got Xerxes.
Blood. You think
we got Xerxes?
Man has more assists in one season for Chelsea.
We got Xerxes now, blood. Raheem Blood can't stand in rude boy, yeah? What's man telling me, blood? Yeah? Guys always say, yeah? Mar Valley, out to some boy. Yeah?
Hey, keep it.
But as we were saying with Havertz, it's a good job. It's a good job you lot beat Villa and beat Spurs because there would be so much more conversation about his performances.
It's got some maybe.
So
much. Just hate on Kai, blood.
So much. Why do I hate on Kai? I'm
Kai's actually doing his thing for Arsenal, blood. I got no complaints with Kai right now. I'm not.
Havertz held up the ball.
I hear all of that. The window will open and you'll ask for a striker.
Yeah, because blood. Look what fucking.
Right, so you're gonna need more than Kai Havertz.
Golden boot already, and we're not even fucking in October.
Okay, so you're gonna need more than Havertz.
I love the fact.
Yeah, but that's like, lad,
Did he
he
need
had
help? Did he
Henry,
need help? Did he
Bergkamp,
need help?
and I still wanted more.
Did he need help?
So it's not like you
Did he
man
need
trying
help?
to.
Defense league.
No, I hear
Yeah,
all of that.
defense
But
league
is
again,
strong.
ultimately,
Yeah.
Kai Havertz
Yeah.
isn't enough for you to win a title.
Yeah, blood. He's part of the attack.
But he wouldn't be a starting one if you get a number
We love
9. Because
that
where
ball.
would he play? Where would he play?
You laughing,
He's
blood?
a part of
He's
the
part of the attack.
You get Glockeres. What was his name? Glockeres. You get him. Where does Havertz play?
He's
bench.
Where?
Because they
Roll?
know he's not good enough.
Yeah, I get-
This is why they screamed
If
out
you
for a
get
striker
Glockeres,
all
where
summer
does
long.
Havertz play?
We're not doing this, man.
On
We're
the
not. They screamed out for a
Right.
striker.
So
all
you
summer
need
long.
more than Kai
We don't play
Havertz.
2 strikers. If we play
Because
2
he's not-
strikers, then we
Yeah,
can
So,
play
so
Kai.
again,
He's
ultimately,
not.
you need more than Kai
No, but
Havertz.
Kai
Because
Havertz
he's
is
not
not
good
actual-
enough.
Kai Havertz is not an out-and-out striker. You
Yeah, man,
understand?
he's,
So ultimately, you need more than him.
he's a part of the attack.
He is, blood.
That's
Is
it.
he not a part of the attack? Is Saka not part of the attack? Is
Ultimately,
Saka
Kai
part of the
Havertz just isn't enough for your football club.
attack? Correct.
Exactly. He's not.
Right.
This is why they
No, we
screamed out
everybody
for a
needs a striker
striker.
on this panel.
He's not. He's not. He's
Yes,
not
yes,
good
but
enough
I
for
don't
the
need Kai
Premier League.
Havertz. I'm not acting like he's enough.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Jackson's not
And
enough
it's
as well.
We
No,
don't
yeah,
need-
I've said get me a number 9. I've said that all summer.
This is
I've been
why they
consistent
screamed
with
that.
that.
This is why they
But
screamed
you're
out for
doing
Usher.
all this Havertz prop when you need more than him.
Yes, this is
I'm
why
not
they
saying
screamed
Havertz
out
prop.
for
I'm
Usher.
saying
then.
Havertz
This
is
is
better than
prop.
Jackson.
Yo, that is.
Yeah, that's crazy in itself.
Why is that crazy?
Because Jackson is literally
Do you
better on the
actually
ball
watch
than him.
Havertz at Arsenal?
Yes, I do. He only has physicality on him,
Havertz
nothing
is
else.
Bad at Arsenal.
I'll be real. I'll be real. You look at the Havertz thing with shades on, bro. There were many times in that Spurs game where he got the ball, held it up, laid it off, and started attacks. Got the ball, laid it off. There's times where he spun up Ben on call, had to drag him
Yeah,
to the
bro.
ground. Like, bro,
Yeah, he's got great hold-up play.
Like, he was sliding the ball left, right.
Like,
He does
man
his
is saying he
job, bro.
offers nothing but physicality. He can hold up the ball.
That's
and do what he needs
crazy.
to
That's
do.
why I say, do you actually
Jackson,
watch
part of
Arsenal?
physicality.
Jackson and
Because
Havertz do
even
similar
for
things.
Germany, you watch him play for Germany, he's playing with confidence, bro.
Like the
Oh,
fact
yes,
that man
bro.
is
He's
you
not
don't have your
playing how
opinion
he.
set on
I
Havertz.
tell
so
you
you
again,
do.
Lewis, bro.
Big up his performances against Liechtenstein.
He
and all
ain't
that. I
playing.
watched them.
He ain't playing with those who could only play
Genuinely,
against
Lewis,
the opposition, blood.
Jackson
You get me?
offers.
What the fuck
Jackson
you laughing
Havertz-
at, Flawless, blood? You employ Anthony, dickhead, but you're laughing. You employ Anthony, blood. Yeah?
Yo, Anthony,
Who
a
you
part of
laughing at,
our attack, man. Yeah,
What the fuck you laughing at, blood? You employ Anthony, bro.
Why are you smiling? Yo?
Bro,
If anything, I saw a lot of Germans ripping him during the Euros and saying
Why
this
you
guy
mad
ain't
at
good
me?
enough.
Should I help
Because
you?
you-
I would see man say start Fulkrug.
Why are you mad at me? Because
Can I help
Havertz
you?
is
I feel like he's
fucking
drowned
striker.
with the Havertz thing.
So you're gonna go with Fulkrug over Havertz,
Right. So
oh man.
But Havertz is doing better than Fulkrug right now in the Premier League.
yeah, because I don't even think he starts for West Ham.
Exactly,
innit?
you can't even get in the West Ham team, mate.
Yeah, I'm talking Euros, Euros.
These man over Havertz, bro. Why do you do it?
Because he's actually better than Jackson.
Hey, we were meant to be
it's not
talking
even that, it's not even
Chelsea.
that. But you
And
know,
because of what they're
these man will
saying,
say he's
Lewis
crap
has
up.
got this. Lewis has got this.
I didn't even
Chelsea
bring Havertz
in his
up.
thing. So I get.
I didn't even
Lewis,
bring
like,
him up.
Goes on his no, but when I say something about Havertz, I know how Lewis will turn. He'll automatically remember the Havertz that he had. We don't have that Havertz, blood. We don't have that Havertz.
Havertz is being better.
I
It's
think
like-
you just got a
it's
more
like the
physical
Sancho
version.
situation. Chelsea will not have
Because
the
at
Sancho
Chelsea,
that
this
Man
guy
United
weren't winning duels for shit. He
No, but I'm
lose
saying,
the
look,
most duels in the
See
team.
with the Sancho situation, you will not have the Sancho that United had. You will have the
They'll have a better
Sancho.
version. Yeah, they will.
Yep.
They'll have a better version.
It all comes down
And
to
that's like
systems.
us
Like, I
with
can
Kai.
agree Arsenal's
We've
system
got
suits
Kai.
them more than ours.
Yeah, we've got the Kai from Leverkusen, blood. We have somehow wiped away that
No.
shocking Kai
You don't have to
in
guy
West
from
London.
whoa.
See,
I'm
hey,
Havertz
hey, go,
I'm
bud.
Havertz Defense
Yeah.
League, but we're
Go
not
on.
gonna say that
we
Havertz
got the
from
guy from
Leverkusen.
Leverkusen.
That's
we
what
do.
we're not gonna
Leverkusen
do. That
Havertz.
we're not gonna
Yeah,
do
we
that.
do, blood.
He's a big improvement of what he
No
was.
way we're in
Why am I
2024 still reminiscing over 2019 Havertz. This is crazy. This has been a whole 5 years, bruv.
Can we, man?
Man start and finish secondary school in this time period, and
No,
we're still
Lewis,
glazing that
Lewis,
Havertz.
what we're not going to do is be disingenuous and say Havertz offers nothing. That he doesn't offer anything off the ball, and Jackson offers way more on the ball.
I never said Havertz offers nothing off the ball. I've said it's one of his best attributes.
No, but you look, he can't hold up the
I
play.
was saying Jackson's better on the ball than Havertz. On the
Man
ball.
was telling me,
On the ball.
I heard
On
I
the
heard-
ball, not off.
I
Who
said
said he
running
can't hold
channels.
up the ball?
I said
Who said
running channels. No one said he can't hold up the ball. I said running channels.
Who said he can't hold on the ball? Oh no.
No one's.
I didn't say that. I said he
just
could.
making
I
stuff
said
up.
that's one of his only attributes.
No, it's because of the manner in which you said it, Troops. What you are saying is not necessarily not true. The manner in
What do
which
you mean the manner I said it? How should I say
it? Because
How is it not? I'm just fucking talking and you're saying it's funny, blood. What the fuck, blood?
I actually think
Like,
Havertz
you're
is
part of the
slightly, I
attack.
actually think Havertz is a slightly better finisher than
It's
Jackson.
Posio.
I think Havertz is
Why
a
am
slightly
I
better finisher.
fussy when you lot employ Havertz?
Havertz is more
Nah.
Havertz is more tidy and technical.
Anyway.
Oh, hold on. Havertz is more tidy and technical
I
than
fucking picked
Jackson,
him.
but Jackson's a bit more robust and can run the channels
Oh
better.
my God, yo.
There's nothing.
Yeah, it's a bit off. I don't even know how.
I don't know. Jackson's got a good touch. He's a good dribbler.
Yeah.
He's got good
But-
passing.
But in regards to hating
Nah,
on him, it's
Havertz-
like,
Havertz
no, I'm
is
glad
Like Jackson's issue is his composure in front of goal
Yeah.
Havertz has got more.
and reading the offside trap too.
Havertz is hardly offside.
Because he don't run him
Huh,
back.
that can be one thing he's improved on. Then he had the second most offsides for us in his last season too.
Yeah, he's hardly offside for us, blood. We
Yeah,
hardly
my brother
have
was-
offsides.
I was doing Havertz bingo when he's at Chelsea. Yellow card, offside, big chance missed.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
crazy.
See how quickly you can get the record. The record was 24 minutes, I think, for us in this
Yeah,
last
that's
season.
crazy, yeah.
The
That's
hate
crazy.
is mad.
Actually, no, there was a sub appearance. He did that in 9. But yeah, Jackson's still clear of Havertz. Big up to Sancho and Sanchez.
Shout out man like Declan. He said the guy who absolutely cooked Mont last time. Things he said start to become reality. It's sensational. I can't believe it. What a Sunday it was. It was a great Sunday, blood. You get me? It was a great Saturday as well, blood. It's going to be a fantastic week, blood. You get me? Big up T-Dot. He says 29 is trash, troops. You are better than this.
Exactly, Troops. You're better than this. We want better for you, man. And
Fuck
better
you,
from you.
Flawless, yeah. T-Dot, yeah. My brother T-Dot, my fellow Gooner, yeah. Havertz is not trash. Yeah, I thought he was. You get me? I'm not going to lie. But Arteta's managed to sort of unlock him. You get me?
Resurrect him, man. Leverkusen have
he's
it,
not
man.
trash and he's not world class. He's decent, isn't it? He's good to have in the squad. You know what I mean? He's very good to have in the squad. Right now, let's be real, he's our best option in the 9. You get me? Jesus is
Sounds like a squad player.
It's shocking, blood. You know what I mean? But you get me? Right now, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say he's trash, blood. I think man, are being harsh. Big up GD Wrights. Says Havertz is much better on the ball, off the ball, heading, shooting, and passing than Jackson. Jackson
Passing,
is
you know.
in Ketia.
This is crazy. Like flexing Havertz for shooting in general is insane. Passing, Jackson is clear of him. Heading, like because he's more physical, maybe you have that argument with him.
That's what I'm saying. Lewis is
But
biased.
even then, I've seen Havertz miss so many headers.
Lewis,
No,
you're
the passing.
bugging,
He's better passing.
No, Jackson's better than him. Jackson's better than him.
bro.
at
You're
passing.
bugging, bro.
But yeah, see, even Muds is
cool.
saying it, blood.
Bugging, bro.
That's how you know.
Okay, yeah, because Jackson's crap at passing.
No, but I'm Havertz
Nah, he's not
defensive.
crap, but he's better.
I'm
He's
Havertz defensive. That's why I sat there and let you drown for a couple of minutes, Shoes. I didn't want to protect Havertz like I usually do because of the stuff you was coming out of earlier today. But it's fine. I have to back my boy in. I'll be honest.
Wait, it's your
He's
own
your
fault,
boy
blood.
now, yeah?
I say he's your
No,
boy,
no,
bro.
because you lot have made me do this because you man are just do the. You do this when you talk about Havertz. You do this.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
That's what they
Yeah,
do.
same thing you do with Caicedo. You do
My
this.
thing. Nah, Lewis,
Nah,
Caicedo has
nah.
been arguably
Yeah.
your shittest midfielder. Nah, you know what?
Huh? When
Nah, you
Enzo Fernandez has been playing.
Wait.
Do you know Caicedo probably deserved man of the match too in that game? Yes, on Saturday.
Wait.
He did play well. He did play well against Bournemouth. He played well.
To be,
He's good in that
Enzo's
game.
playing shit, but to be fair, he's been playing.
Caicedo's been our best midfielder this year.
You know what? That's not hard. But do you know what I would say? I feel like right now
He's looked kind of.
genuinely,
At moments, couple goals he's
it's
given
not hard
away.
to
It's
be
been his
I'm sorry,
errors.
it's not hard to be Chelsea's
It's
best
just been the Wolves game, bro. It's just been
it's
the
not hard.
Wolves
It's
game.
not hard to be Chelsea's best midfielder. And on top of that,
Remember,
Havertz-
I rate Caicedo as well. I just think he's
I'm
been-
just saying,
It's not hard
you
for
can
Salah
do
to be
the
Liverpool's
Havertz-
best
you can do the
forward.
Caicedo thing. Hold on, let me land this. You can do the Havertz Caicedo thing, but one of them is the most expensive midfielder of all time, and one of them is just a 65 million striker.
Okay, one of them's commanded transfer fees of about 130 million in the last 5 years. So
One of them's the most expensive midfielders of all time. Well, he is the most expensive.
okay,
midfielder
they
of all
both
time.
commanded big transfer fees,
I don't-
and they've both been
What?
well.
No,
I don't even
one
think
is
Caicedo's been
double. No, one is
underwhelming,
basically double. One is basically double the price than the other, just under
Yeah.
double.
Real talk.
And
and he
You
still
say-
managed to be more underwhelming for both clubs than Caicedo's been
No,
for
but
either.
you say that because of your
No,
Havertz.
What? Havertz has been good for Arsenal. What we doing
Exactly.
here?
Yeah, that's why they need a
Right.
striker. That's why they need
Huh?
a striker, innit?
He's not a striker, Lewis Blood.
Right,
That's
okay,
this
so
guy, bro.
like, then ultimately we're
Oh, right.
contradicting ourselves, aren't we?
There's a
You
reason
can't
why
see it.
they
You can't see it.
If Kai Havertz was this
we're
good,
not
you wouldn't be
doing
begging for Glockeres all summer. So what are we doing?
my
No,
God.
hold on, no, truth. No,
You
no,
got
truth.
a
Let me get
striker
this one.
though, blood.
Let me get this one. No, truth. Let me get this one. Fuck this. Let me get this one. Yeah, I'm waking up now. Genuinely, how can you sit there and say, "Oh, they brought him in and they still need a striker"?
All I had to do was
Caicedo was
mention
sorted.
Caicedo.
No. Caicedo was sought out to be one of the most in demand sixes in the market. Liverpool trying to sign him to be a 6. Arsenal
6
wanted to sign
and
him
an
to be a
8,
6.
but
And then when he actually signs for Chelsea, oh long behold, they still need a 6 in Lavia because he's actually not good in the first phase in receiving the ball. He's now an 8 now. Everyone wants to call Caicedo an 8, even though you spent
bro, we're
150
saying
million.
Caicedo can't play the 6 now.
You know what I'm saying? He needs a partner in the 6, or he can't play 6 on his own. When he cost his most expensive centre mid of all time, CDM of all time.
I don't know who said that.
He's the most expensive midfielder of all time.
And he balls out nearly every week for us.
You want to talk about Havertz?
Unlike clinical, but I need a striker, Kai.
It's mad. It's mad.
Unlike what was it? Golden boot charge for Kai after like the second match day, but we still need a striker.
I didn't
A
say
man
that.
went and got 20 GA and he barely
Killer blood clot, Kai. That's what
I
it
said
was.
that.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
All I'm gonna say is hella contradictions. Man say Havertz balls out, but man need a
Which one's
striker.
paid back more of their money?
Great.
Which one's paid back
He's
more of
not
their
a
money?
striker though, Lewis Blood.
What do you mean? Which one's
paid back
what
more
is
of their money?
if we're doing that, none of them's paid back their money because
Thomas
Arsenal
Muller is not a
won.
striker. Yeah, Kai Havertz is not a striker. It's the same thing. It's not the same
Which
level.
one paid back
He's
more
a
of their
forward-line
money?
player, bro.
So he's not good enough for you then, because you ain't gonna play him in the midfield. You ain't gonna play him in the 10 over Odegaard, so he's not good enough for you.
Come on, blood. Let's be real. This is Martin Odegaard, blood. Yeah, me.
Right. So he's not good enough.
Into your
There we
team,
go.
blood. What are you on about?
There we go. There's my point. You ain't playing him in the 10. You ain't playing him in the midfield. You're playing him in the 9 until you get a better striker. So he's not good enough. Done.
I don't know.
Caicedo starts for Chelsea. Full stop.
Yeah, I don't get.
He's our best midfielder.
It's not hard. Enzo starts for Chelsea. It's not
He's
hard.
our best. What do you mean it's not hard? Like you don't walk into your midfield too. Like what are we doing?
Not mine.
Like, what are we doing here?
Not mine.
Hey,
hard to
hey,
start for
I
Chelsea.
have the Caicedo Rice
Maybe with
argument. I think
injuries.
it's better.
Yeah, but a fit mid. No, not
You
mine.
think that's
Not mine.
Yes,
Hey, the goggles
He
you
goes
man
into,
look at
he
Caicedo
goes
through.
into Liverpool.
Yes.
I give you Liverpool.
yes.
Lewis, who has paid
Caicedo
back
is
more-
actually a progressive midfielder.
who has paid back more of their money?
We have.
He's
easy.
Arsenal have won nothing.
Yeah,
Bro,
but they
even-
won nothing. We talking about?
Right, so okay, none of them have paid their money back then.
Even
That's
the
a
shirt
race.
sales they
That's
pay.
like
What
that's
are we
like that's like
doing?
Jackson. That's like Jackson, the kind of mate. It's like that's in terms of paying back the money. That's a mid off. Like that's a That don't make
Neither
no
of them
sense.
have won a
Funny
trophy.
right now, but this is my point,
Yeah.
bro. You can't. Get
If anything, Caicedo's got closer to a trophy.
Get on
We
to
can't get
Havertz
onto
at
Havertz.
Arsenal, but then you
We can't
employ
get onto
Caicedo.
How Caicedo get closer to a
Caicedo,
trophy?
who's been our best midfielder and we don't need to replace, yet they need to
bro,
replace Kai
I
Havertz
give
to achieve
Dolan-
something.
give
Yes.
That's true. That is
Yes.
true. That
Yes.
is
Give
true. He's got a
Dolan-
point.
Ultimately, one of them needs to be replaced for Arsenal to progress, and we don't have to replace
Yeah, they need-
Caicedo.
one
We need to
thing we
build
all
our
need-
midfield
Arsenal need a
around
striker
him.
because
There's the
everything
difference.
Havertz is not good enough.
That's the difference.
Midfield, bro. Give me a break, bro.
Havertz is not good enough. I don't know why this defense league is crazy.
They
Shout out
won't
to
play him in the
Just
10, they
Enough.
won't play him in the 8, and they won't play him in the 9 if they get Gokeres or fucking Oshiman.
He's just not
It's
of,
awful.
he's not of the elite level, bro. It's like you have your will. It's like we had our will towards our Canus.
Yes.
And then we had Omri and Bergkamp.
Squad player, man.
So
He's
you
not
spent
good enough.
65 million on a guy who isn't your level and helped us get Palmer, so you can go and spend another 100 million to go buy a striker in a year and a half.
Spend 65 million on Havertz, then spend flipping 60 million on
What a
fucking
trophy Palmer is.
on Mason Mount or 100 and something on
Yeah,
Caicedo,
because we
bro.
do
That's
bad
ridiculous.
business. We
I
do
paid
it,
less
but
for
he's not
Rice,
much
blood.
business.
You'd
Yeah,
rather
that's
spend
what I'm
65. You'd rather spend
Cool.
65 million on
You know what
Havertz
I'm
and 100 on
saying? Cool. And
Caicedo.
with all that bad recruitment, we still.
Nah, then how much did you not pay more than 100?
100. It was more. It was
100.
100.
120 or
Okay,
something.
add the 15. Go for it. I don't care. I don't care. Brian can have another 5 million if they want.
Oh yeah, Daddy's Money
don't
FC. There we go, man. Daddy's Money FC. Todd
Yeah,
Bad B
so
Bowley
he's not-
at it again, man.
And when I say he's not, he's
Oh,
not
we're
good enough
deflecting
where
to the
Arsenal are
owners
trying
now,
to go,
okay.
man. You lot are trying to. You're talking about winning the Premier League and the Champions League. Kai Havertz is not good enough for that.
Yeah,
Why
he's
is this a
part of
conversation?
he's part of the attack, bro.
A squad player, yes.
Or the attack that you
No,
want to
that doesn't
improve
mean
on
he's bad.
and take him out of.
Squad player doesn't mean you're bad.
And who said he's bad?
You
No
lot
one
are
said
saying
he's
that
bad.
he's shit, bruv. You're
I'm
basically
not saying
saying he
he's
don't.
shit.
You're telling us he's not
saying
good
shit.
enough
I'm
because
not
you
saying
need to
he's
get another striker.
But I'm not saying that he's not shit. You lot are saying he's shit, blood.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying
You're
he's
saying
shit.
he's not good enough because you have to
I
get
never
another
said he's not
striker.
good enough, blood. I said he's not an out-and-out
Hold on.
striker. He
Hold
can't
on,
get
keep
you
going
the
with line player, man.
He's not getting into the team in any other position other than striker. So he's not good enough because you want to get a better striker. Simple
I said I
as.
don't know where to play him, man. That's his
For me,
business.
Because there's nowhere else to play him. You man try to do the whole, we've saved him, he's our position, he's actually a midfielder. Do you not remember when Arsenal first signed, they do, oh, he's actually a midfielder and Chelsea played him out of position. Then 6 months later, they throw him up front and they're like, oh, we fixed him, we've changed him, and they want another striker. It's just waffle. You man have been desperate to try and get one back on Chelsea on your transfers, and you're dragging the Havertz one like it's something, but you need another striker. How does that make sense?
Havertz and saying that Havertz is the be on and end all though. That's them, man. I'm saying that he's part of the attack. He's a good plan B, but he's not as shit as you lot make out to be.
A plan, so he's not one that will be starting for you.
He's better than a lot of players that we both have in our squad.
Sit there and laugh at the Havertz money.
He's better than Højlund. He's better than fucking Højlund. He's better than fucking
Højlund is the bar now.
No, I'm saying he's better than Jackson. He's better than Højlund.
He's not better than Jackson. He's not better than Jackson.
Wait, hold on, leave me out of this. I was about to back you.
He's better than Gakpo. Yeah, let's go, man. He's better than Gakpo. He's better than Shaw.
I was about to back you, bro. I was about to back you, G.
He's better than Gakpo, man. Hold that, man. Hold that. He's better than Gakpo.
Come on.
He is not better than Jackson.
He's better than Shaw. Hold that, man.
No, hold on, Flawless.
He ain't better than Jota. Relax, blood. He ain't better than Jota, blood. Relax.
It's just so he's not better than Jota. It's just
I
self-awareness.
know he's not better than Jota, man. You know I know he's not better than Jota.
fuck yourself, blood.
Come on, man. You know I know that.
Fuck yourself.
Flawless. It's just self-awareness. How can you say, oh yeah, how can you sit there and spend 65 million on Kai Havertz when you spent 115 on Caicedo, bro?
Because I'm not looking to replace Caicedo.
Regardless, bro.
They're looking to replace Kai Havertz.
We're not looking to replace Kai. We're looking to add to Kai. We're not looking to replace Kai.
You're looking to replace him because when you go and get that striker, who's dropping from the 11? Who's dropping from the 11? Troops. Who is dropping from the 11 if you buy Gyökeres? Who's dropping from the 11? Who is dropping from the starting 11?
Gyökeres is not doing the job.
Who is being dropped from the starting 11 if you get Gyökeres or Osimhen?
Martinelli.
Who is getting dropped? Martinelli. Now we're throwing Martinelli. Okay, cool.
Kai Havertz is playing out wide, man. Left wing, man. You know what I'm saying? Forward line player, he's playing left wing. Kai Havertz out wide, please. Hey, to the chat. Are you not entertained? Run up the likes. Run up the likes. I don't know how many, but you lot are entertained. I've not even got the chat open. I know the chat's going crazy. Man, we are entertaining people. Run up the likes and hit the subscribe button.
Mr. Lavia must play. Mr. Lavia has to play.
I ain't looking to replace Caicedo. That's for sure.
Because you can't receive the ball in the first phase, but give me
shout out Tanya. Now Tanya's a Chelsea fan. Before you go off, Lewis, she says Jackson finishing worst I have ever seen in my life.
I'll raise you Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, and Raheem Sterling.
Why are you throwing it? Why? See, look at this pussy on.
No. Here's your Havertz prop. I thought he was the worst player I've seen in my life one-on-one until Sterling joined. There you go.
I'll be real. Havertz is a better finisher than Jackson still.
Yeah, that's crack. I'll be so real. That's got to be crack.
Do you see
better finisher?
Havertz finishing shit.
Yeah, Lewis is a lost cause.
Nah, he's not
two cheeks to the
same
same mark.
After the last match day when you were literally complaining about Havertz's finishing against Brighton, but
yeah, but he'd
already bagged.
And he was still complaining about the second half and the misses.
Yeah.
Bro, by the way, I don't think either of them are bad.
Okay. Jackson against Palace missed one, and they tried cussing him out too.
Saka's miss was
worse than Havertz.
Yeah. Like Bun Saka. We weren't even talking about him.
Way worse, man. He was.
Jake, big up Jake. He says John Duran clear of both. That's true.
And when it comes to finishing, Faz.
That's true.
Faz.
That was a banging strike from him too.
Yeah, that was unreal, bruv. Unreal. Big up Riaz, my GG. He says much love, my rival brother, and of course the blue-blooded Lewis. Sancho, the savior, here in States, AFC and CFC are friends when it comes to Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham's existence is just to make us look good.
I think we all agree that we hate Tottenham, blood. You get me? Big up yourself, Riaz. Good to see you, blood. Tanya's back again. Says the Palmer transfer makes up for everything, mate.
I don't even have to explain how he's overshadowed Havertz in a year, but it's easy enough.
I give you the Palmer. Big up GD writes one more damn time. Says man them saying Kai not good enough to win champs, but he's already won the champs. Make it make sense, troops.
Because
oh yeah, he is very lucky to have been in that team, bro. Man, with one knockout goal in the whole tournament.
And to add to that as well, Context, no, but context
Nah, that
matters.
defense was more important than anything.
Context matters. That Chelsea defense had to have the best defense of any Champions League winning
look,
team ever.
Here
What
comes
are we
Flawless
talking
showing
about?
his colours.
No, it's facts. Let him cook. We were behind in the whole competition for 4 minutes.
That's
For
what
4
happened.
minutes in the whole tournament, we were behind.
Why did man get mad at me for stating facts? They had the best defensive record ever of any Champions League winning side. But hey, cool. Stay with Kai
Yeah,
Havertz.
man, it weren't the attack. Everyone talks about how City battered Real Madrid 4-0 in the second leg when they won the UCL. No English team's ever done that to Madrid before. No, motherfuckers, we did it. The only difference is fucking BCM Havertz had to miss 3 chances like he always does. That's the only difference.
PCM, yo, big chances missed.
Werner, Havertz, and Mount. Thomas Tuchel deserves a statue for winning the Champions League with those bums.
Yeah, we act like they didn't have a quality defense. Like, let's not do that. So, but you know what? Arsenal, again, because Muns is wrong when he says, oh, you man, hate on. No, keep, as a United fan, keep Kai Havertz. Keep him. I hope he plays for Arsenal week in, week out, playing as a centre forward. Carry on. Forward line player, sorry.
Other fixtures, Man City 2, Brentford 1. Erling Haaland, yet again, bro. You get me. This guy, he needs blood testing. You get me. Like 9 goals already.
Crazy.
It's absolutely ridiculous, bro. I think the only person to have this many goals at this point of a season was actually Wayne Rooney.
Not being in the Euros helped him.
It did. He needed that summer off as well. You get me. Unfortunately, it's benefited the cyborg. You understand? City go back top of the league with that victory. Fulham 1, West Ham 1. Big up Emil Smith, blood clot row. He is, you get me, shining over there, blood. We love to see it, blood. An assist for Fulham, but Danny Ings with a 95th minute equalizer for the Hammers in that London derby. Crystal Palace 2, Leicester City 2. Jamie Vardy outpacing Mark Gay was absolutely unreal, bro. You get me? The guy's 36 and he's outpacing a £75 million rated centre back, bro. And you get me, bro? Like, it's Jamie Vardy, you know what I mean? The longevity in that man is ridiculous, bro. You get me? He got a goal. Mateta, he's off the mark. He got 2 today again, or should I say on Saturday. Like I said, Leicester staying in the Premier League. You get me? They have a better team than Everton. I believe Everton are finito this season. Brighton 0, Ipswich 0. Ipswich literally backs against the wall, blood. You understand? I think Brighton had like over 20 shots, blood, or something, but I think they only had like 6 on target. But big result for the newly promoted side. Just said their name. Aston Villa 3, Everton 2. Everton, second week that they've been 2-0 ahead and bottled the lead and lost the game 3-2. John Duran with an absolute rocket of a goal, blood.
Ridiculous strike.
We haven't seen, you don't see strikes like that no more. You get me? You just always see them in the Barclays times. You get me? And now for the way football is,
definitely spamming them Barclays men comps.
Yeah, but nowadays people are just trying to walk the ball in the fucking net, blood. So it was nice to see that. Ollie Watkins as well off the mark, getting 2 goals. Should have got a hat trick if we're being totally honest, blood. But he fluffed his lines on that one. Villa and Wolves 1, Newcastle 2. Now I know Lewis was saying in his watch along that he'll be there for the Wolves tears, and I'm sure he was there, blood. You get me? Wolves taking the lead through Lamina, but then Fabian Shaw, he was shooting all game, bro. Like he was testing out the 9, testing the range, and then slight deflection on the long shot made it 1-1, and then Harvey Barnes with an absolute beauty of a goal. That's 2-2 for Harvey Barnes. And on Harvey Barnes, before that terrible injury, he was ahead of a lot of these wingers, bro. You get me? A lot of these wingers, he was ahead of, blood. I'm talking the likes of Bowen, the likes of Anthony Gordon.
Leicester Harvey Barnes, bruv.
He was ahead of all of them, bro. You get me? He was the one that I thought was going to be the next big English winger. Obviously, the unfortunate injury, but I think this year is the year that you see Harvey Barnes make waves and make his way back into the England squad. What a strike it was from Harvey Barnes.
Oh, quality strike. Quality strike.
What goal was better, that or the Duran?
Nah, Duran.
To me, the Duran one because it was further out.
Trossard was near post too.
And this way, yeah, because the keeper's over that side. He just wrapped that. Yeah, I would say, but both 2 quality strikes. 2 quality strikes.
One's a goal of the month shout. One's a goal of the season shout.
I hear that still. Champions League games. Let me just get some quick predictions from the man them. Champions League is back. I need Monster to pop back up, blood, because he's actually involved in this, blood. You get me? You lot are just watching, but you lot actually have something that I don't fucking have, blood. So hopefully this is a Champions League. So hopefully this is the, you know what it was, you fucking dickhead. Hopefully this year, hopefully this is the year where we do it, blood. You get me?
Let's go, man. Parade in North London when you lot pick up big ears, yeah? Let's go. I'll be there.
You heard it. I'm not gonna ask for predictions from all the games. I'm just gonna go through like some of the good games. So Juventus, I think this will be a good game, blood. This is the first. Well, it's one of the first games. There's 2 games at 5:45 tomorrow. And I think we're gonna predict both of them still. Juventus PSV.
Have either of them? I don't. How have either of them? Let's see how they've been getting on. I have no idea how they've been getting on.
I ain't got a clue.
Yeah, let me have a look.
I'm gonna say Juve though, because I think they're meant to have had a good season.
So Juve drew their last 2 games, but then they've had a bit of an up and down start.
2 wins, 2 draws.
2 draws.
Unbeaten.
No goals conceded. 2 3-0 wins and 2 0-0 draws.
Yeah, 2-0 Juve.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at PSV to see as well. It's like Juve as well. Wow, they backed the team. Use that team 7-1. That's crazy. Yeah, 2-0 Juve. So I've limited knowledge.
Months. Where's he gone again?
That is it.
Oh, there it is. Now I was looking on the wrong one.
Oh, yeah, it might be a bit low.
Wait, is it? Look, wait, can you?
Yeah, that's cool.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Louder?
Yeah.
2-1. Actually, 2-1 Juve. 2-1. Change it. 2-1.
I say 1-0 Juve. Aston Villa making their first appearance in the Champions League. They travel to Young Boys. Pause.
That's why I just call him. That's why I just call him YB, because it just sounds wild. Yeah,
you gotta do all that, yo.
But yeah, they travel there. I think Villa YB. Yeah, first. 2. That's why I just call him YB. 2-0 Villa.
2-1 Villa.
I'm gonna go 2-1 too.
1-1.
We have to predict the champions, blood. Real Madrid, Stuttgart. Real Madrid have been a bit shaky in that Liga, blood.
I'll still say 3-0 Madrid still, man.
3-1. I'll go 3-1 Madrid.
Maybe, yeah, 3-1.
2-0.
1-0.
3-0. I'll stick to 3-0.
1-0.
I say 2-0 Madrid. Milan, Liverpool, Mons. What are we saying? Back in the Champions League. Trip to the San Siro. I think you lot have won it. I think Milan have got 1 more Champions League than you know. They've got 7. They've got 6 in it.
Yeah. I'd say
this is Champions League editage.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Liverpool. But I think it's gonna be a very, very
bounce back, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
You're not scared of Leao?
No, I think Leao's going to be an issue. That they have players that will be an issue. Loftus-Cheek's going to be an issue in the midfield. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's going to probably have a good game. There's the young centre back that they got next to him. He's actually good as well. People don't really know about him. I've forgotten his name, but their other centre backs good as well. The keeper's obviously really good. So Milan, they won 4-0 yesterday.
Yeah. Was it Venezia? I think they were playing.
Yeah, they won 4-0. I think. Yeah.
That's where they got Tammy as well. That's where Tammy joined them on deadline.
They got Tammy, Pulisic, Tomori. Yeah. That's all Chelsea.
Yeah.
I say 1-1.
Obviously, they got Youssef Fofana as well. The guy that I was saying that.
The one that the French.
Yeah, we was linked to him.
He's the French.
United should have gone for him. That's the one I think United should have got. But yeah, they got a good squad. They got a good team. Obviously, Pulisic playing for them as well. So I think it's going to be a difficult game, but we should have enough. Even though we're away from home. I would say 2-1 Liverpool.
I say 1-1.
That's exactly what I was good. Fuck it. 2-1 Milan. Fuck Liverpool. 2-1
Milan. I'm going 1-0 Milan.
Yeah. 2-1 Milan.
Loftus-Cheek and Tammy hoop sesh. Let's go.
Man City Inter. This should be a good game. This is on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a goodie.
This was the Champions League final 2 years ago, no? When City won it.
Yeah, it was. I think I got on. Let me check. Let me actually have a look. Let's see how Inner's form's been in the league and stuff.
Defensively, because they got Bastoni in it.
Yeah, because it's 2 wins, 2
Dumfries. I rate
draws.
Dumfries. I can't lie. I rate Dumfries. I rate Bastoni. Bro, City haven't looked that good, you know. Like,
Yeah, but all the big guns are coming back now. So
that's the thing, because the substitutes were pissing me off against fucking Brentford, blood. And I know Rodri is gonna start, and is City at home?
Yeah, City at home. Yeah,
City's at home.
It's at the empty.
Yeah,
I say, fuck City. I say 1-1.
3-1 City, unfortunately.
3-0 City.
Are they at the Etihad?
Yeah.
Yes, at the Etihad.
Yeah. 2-1 City.
Atalanta versus Arsenal. Now,
what do you think, Troops?
For me, the lineup's vital, isn't it? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'd rest Partey because we need Partey for Man City, and you understand, with the quick turnaround, him playing 180 minutes in Ghana, I think we should rest Partey, and because we've got Rice coming back, I think we should maybe go with a Rice, Jorginho, or Trossard midfield. I think that would work. You get me? Then you can bring on Partey second half just to keep him. You know what I mean? In the match fitness side of the game. But I think Sterling should start as well. He done well when he came on. He just hesitated to shoot. I think that's the confidence thing where he's not match sharp. He ain't got the sharpness there. But he looked good when he came off the bench.
Yeah, if he shot when he cut in, but that's what Chelsea fans have been saying about that whole he'll cut in. But as I said, my gunman, you know what I'm saying, ignore all the hate agendas.
As I always said, marvelly, man, know the thing, man. You see me?
I'm saying agendas have to run.
You know? But
I hope he does well for you guys. And you can buy him.
Dickhead. I think 1-1, you know. I think 1-1. Atalanta's a tough place to go, man. You get me? It's gonna be a hostile environment. It's going to be intense.
I'm going to be real, straight 0-0.
I think you man get the job done. I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal.
I'm going to say
I think if you keep Lookman quiet, I think you guys will be all right.
Yeah.
UCL's on Thursdays, though. Let's go.
Yeah, we got a game on Thursday. It's weird, bruv.
That's mad.
Like, there's games.
I'll be there for the watch though.
Say that again?
No.
What you say?
He said he'd be there. He said he'd be there for your watch along.
Hate watching.
Hate watching. Well, I'll be there. But 1-0 Atalanta.
You was there for my watch along, weren't you? I know you have to return the favor.
Yeah, it was your first one, so I showed support in it.
Oh, shut up! If I lose my next one, I'm going to be receiving phone calls. So what we doing here?
You lost your virginity. Pause.
Oh, allow it, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm doing another one on Tuesday anyway. Next watch along's on Tuesday.
You done well though. You get me?
What was the watch? Bro, I was nervous, but I never done.
Yeah, you done well, man. You could tell you was prang. Like there was points when he's like, "What do I say?"
I was watching the North London derby one too, bro. The dynamics. Keep that.
What do I say? You know
yeah, bro.
You're a talker, man. You'll be fine.
No, don't get me wrong, because that's the first watch along I've done on my own. I've done watch alongs before.
Yeah, that's what it was. He's on his ones, so he's like,
when you're on your ones, you got
chat to the chat.
And I fucked up the timer on the second half, and I was panicking.
Yeah, because I kept messaging him like saying, like in the chat saying, "Blood, change the scoreline." Yo, start the timer, blood. He changed the scoreline, but the timer was on 0 point whole game.
I was just, bro, my head was going in it, but I'll pattern it for the next one. I'm learning, man. It's the first one. I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
What do you mean, man?
100%,
man. We all have teething problems. You get me?
Thanks, man. Like,
it took me a year to get a timer.
Yeah, like Everton Hub in general.
Yeah, man, 100%.
When I left Barstool, when did I get my OBS stuff? It took me like 5 months, blood. Brennan made it for me. So it's like 5 months. I was just literally raw dogging it.
But does it look alright with the setup though? Does it look alright with the scoreline and that? If it's
like it was a really good setup. Really good.
It looks calm, bro.
Alright, yeah.
All you gotta do is that with your put your scoreboard on one side and put your timer on the other.
Oh, slap it. Okay,
yeah. Like put your scoreboard in the top corner and then put your timer at like the bottom or the middle.
I'll say that get the group in as much as you can, because that dynamic I saw for the North London derby was brilliant.
Yeah, that was brilliant. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched a few clips. Like I was scrolling through, and
I was just watching back from the goal, bro.
Yeah, that was good.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to find a way to get the whole scoreline like on the screen rather than just on my screen. Like I need to find it. These men don't have OBS in it, but yeah, I'll try to get that going.
Yeah. But yeah, man. That's it, my people. Episode 324 wrapped up like Tottenham Hotspur, blood. You get me? In a spliff day goal, blood. Hi ho, hi ho. It's up the table. We fucking go, blood. You get
Facts,
me?
man. Let's go. 3 goals. Away win. Let's go.
Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them, my brothers. You get me? Big up the super chatters as always as well, blood. Big up the man, them. Most importantly, blood. You get me? Lewis, Flawless, Monts, my brothers. Subscribe to each and every one of their channels. Link is in the description as always, blood. You get me? We're redirected to Flawless this time. You understand? Fan phone in, or is it fan calling? Fan phone?
Yeah, fan calling. Yeah, same difference. Yeah,
fan calling, blood. You understand?
Yeah, feel free, man. Open for any of you lot to call in.
The call in. My face is a Yankee, bro. You get me? But the fan call in.
Fan phone in. You know, fan calling show. Talk your
fan
ish.
call in show.
What should I call it? What should I call it?
Call it the fan link up. Can't lie, the fan them are pulling up. So yo, the fan link up with Flaws.
You know, I might have to change that still. That's kind of fire still.
I got you, blood. You know what I mean? See? I don't even want 20% blood.
Yeah, fan link up with
Flaws. You can hold that one, you get me?
That's I might switch that around still.
I got you, blood. I'm a nice guy, blood. You get me? They don't know, fam. Just don't let them know.
Also, as well, I just want to say big up the Troops community as well. For obviously, I hit 12K yesterday, so yeah,
come on. W's in the chat, blood.
Come on. Back again, community played a big part in that, and yeah, man, we keep going, man. 15K. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we can touch 15K.
Come on, man.
We will be there.
We got enough time, bro.
New video up in the chat, so if you don't want to check,
look in the comments as well, people in the chat. You'll see Monts drop the link to the new vid, so go give that a watch as well.
And if you ain't subbed, sub.
You know what I mean? Hit that sub button. Like the thing as well, blood. Let's get them likes up, blood. You get me? We're on 620, 642. Let's get out to 1K minimum. You don't know the vibes. But I'll be back on. Yeah, I'm not doing a watch along for Champions League. I might do, you know what? I might do City Inter, you know. So keep your eyes on the socials. If I'm not there for City Inter, I'll be back for the North Bank show on Thursday. Potts is back. Obviously, me and Deluded, you know the vibes. So
let's go.
You get me, blood. I'll see you lot then, blood. But until then, enjoy your weekend. Up the gun. London, it's always been red, blood.
What are UCL?
Hey,